right here. Because Yoshi, if you're going to talk about a character that's used less than Gigas, it has to be Yoshi.
Yeah, that's true.
Especially at this level on these kinds of stages, right? Abu also, yeah, he's a casual player from Tokyo area as well. He comes to Fighting Tuesday a lot.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he plays everything. But iMusician, I think what shines about him to me is his neutral. He knows when to go ham, and he has a lot. Like it's Yoshi, right? The bag of tricks is really deep, but then he complements that really well. But it's playing a really smart neutral game.
Oh, that was godlike. That was so sick. Down two.
Power crush, be able to absorb it and the launch.
Damn.
Brother be stomping on you. Look at him go.
Uh-oh, rage versus rage. Walk.
Oh, that was godlike.
iMusician is a god.
That was so sick. Music for your eyes.
He's like, yo,
I
turn
didn't even
blue,
know that was a
helicopter.
thing. I didn't even know that was a thing. Music for your eyes. That was sick.
Down to Abu with the combo
That
drop.
was gorgeous.
That
Good
was
God.
so good.
Yeah.
One of the things I like to do at the Tech LCQ is like see how many of the characters are actually going to get played out of the entire cast. And a lot of times, it's almost the entire cast.
Baited.
Oh,
Yeah, chopper style with the grab.
Going straight into a 50-50 there.
I like that chopper style. I'm using that.
Chopper style.
Chopper style. I know you know. I know you know. Okay, all right. I'm out.
Wait a minute, who made that terrible song?
Game one goes to iMusician, and this has to be another player that I think a lot of people kind of have their eyes on, especially going to top 32. He's especially important because, in theory, right, Yoshi players can pose a big threat to the Akuma players, right?
In theory.
In theory,
Okay.
right? I believe him and Just From James in Dubai, they got matched up with Atif Butt in pools, and there were some very close sets there. And especially considering that I think Atif Butt has to be one of the favorites that people are looking at to win this LCQ.
Yep.
If he's able to make a deep run, that could shake things up, I think.
How did Just Frame James even beat iMusician? That's a match we didn't get to see in Dubai. Not on stream. It happened. It happened, though.
That's because James is a Yoshimitsu player.
It's pay-per-view, man. Pay-per-view. Start something to the channel.
Oh man.
Oh, God.
Yeah, you ain't blocking that.
Oh my God! Now he's messing around.
He's always messing around when you watch iMusician, though.
Look, that's what happens. You think he's messing around. It's just Yoshimitsu. He's like, man, this dude playing.
80% of that damage was all unblockable.
It's true. You're not wrong.
He was holding back and he lost 80% of his health.
Nice
I
jab
like the
flow.
jab, yep.
It's gonna be a tough conversion. Yeah, didn't try to go for the down forward 1+2.
So, like, I didn't know that Yoshimitsu was actually saying words a lot of the time.
He's not saying words.
He just says sword a lot.
No, he
Sword.
definitely said, dude. So look, I don't know if it's still in this game, but you know how they had the replays in like Tekken 6, right? Whenever Yoshimitsu would do a move, the slow-mo would still play. It'll say it in slow motion, and you can hear what he's saying. So I don't know if it's still the same, but if
Hold
it is,
that. Yoshi.
Oh,
it wasn't guaranteed. He did a special get. So look, that was definitely a guaranteed thing that he hit. We just saw last time, but he actually used a special get up, got out of the way, and still lost the round. This dude, iMusician, is a step ahead of the game every time.
Oh, man. Now he's threatening suicide at him?
He's threatening suicide.
it's a scary threat.
Don't make me do it. Don't make me kill myself. Come on, bro.
You might die first.
Oh.
Yo, he's getting life back right in front of him.
Sword.
Sword. Put it up.
He just puts it into the banjo? Put the sword into the banjo. Nice.
That's actually sick. Oh, Skittles, taste the rainbow.
Hey. Man, the iMusician looking good.
Great start for him as well here.
Wow, it's the first time he's actually looked like his height. Every time I see iMusician on stream and he sits down, he looks like he's 4 feet tall.
Yeah, but he's
then he
actually
stands up
pretty
and he's like 6'11".
6'11".
Like, what's going on?
Speaking of, another one of those players
Oh,
in contention,
yes.
man, for player of the year, man. But I mean, and just in my eyes, no awards or anything. Just for me, personally, Atif Butt has been one of those guys I've been looking at as well.
I always respect him because he runs the camo geek. The camo
Of course.
the camo
Of
outfit.
course. I'm pretty sure I said this on stream. I'm like, I bet you Obama loves He loves it.
Yeah, this has to be, I think, one of the guys you look to as a favorite, right? In fact, I mean,
You see that whiff punish, dude. That's one of the things Butt has done so well throughout this entire, basically this entire tour. Is just his whiff punishing has been so good with this character.
I like it.
I mean, you of all people know, right? Like, it feels like where maybe the other players that represent this character at that level, where they might leave some damage on the table, with him, it's optimized every time.
Yeah. There it is right there. He's not dropping anything.
He's getting to the wall for sure.
He's going to drop his
Chocolates!
Good.
Nice. Oh,
You did it. That was your fault. Oh,
In the
back.
back.
Yeah, back throw.
Damn, that's tough. Alright, good punish there. Mr. Recoil.
Oh. I like Ati's butt. He's taking
Woo!
taking
Nice.
his time.
Clean sidewalk.
And still no meter.
Man, just look at the patience, too.
Okay, nice awareness.
Yeah, but then
Gets
down
the
3 and
meter.
got just enough to be able to close out.
Yeah, you saw Mr. Recoil. He was trying to do something on every getup, and, you know, Butt was just like, nope, I see it. Nope, I see it.
Yeah.
He was ready for everyone.
You're right about Atif Butt, though. Atif Butt is definitely one of those players I've been looking at. We all talk about, like, the Akuma threat, right? We talk about it, but the fact of the matter is there are better players with Akuma, right? Atif is one of them.
I mean, to be honest with you, if you're Saint, who I think got in 19th spot on this on the leaderboard, right?
Right.
And of course he did what he had to do in DreamHack Atlanta, but it felt like he dodged a bullet, man. 'Cause
Oh,
if,
yeah.
if a team went to 1, if he was able to, let's say, go to DreamHack and even get like 4th place, 3rd
Yeah.
place, I mean, you're looking at a completely different situation there.
Of course. And, you know, but the thing is, but he had that one small misstep right in Dubai.
Yeah.
He looked like he took it a little too lightly. He was playing on the character early in the pool, met up low, high, low. He's like, yo, I've been preparing for you. You know?
Oh,
Yeah.
it's you.
Just on some Terminator stuff. But
Oh.
bro, I swear to God, when he did that one demon flip and he just queued up the suit, he was already standing up out of the chair before we even knew what was going to happen.
Yep, I saw that.
And he talked about it too, right? Low high in particular, that has to be a player that's who we're going to talk about tomorrow,
Yes,
right?
yes.
That's one of the players that everybody has to kind of have their eye on because motivation and because of the way he trained, the way he played. He went into that tournament, he played Akuma for 3 weeks.
That was sick.
I mean, look, if you, I can tell you right now that Zoha is one of those guys who literally, he takes it so to heart. Like, he loses and he goes straight to Twitter. He's like, you know what? I need to be better about these things. And I'm glad you said that, man.
I mean, that's something that came up a couple weeks ago too, right? The Saddam Twit longer. And he talked about,
Oh, yeah.
right, maybe compared to some other players, what makes Lohai special is he's not afraid to take that L.
Oh,
He's not afraid to take that L, and he will weigh on him, but he will come back much stronger, and he will come back and he will have the solution ready next time.
He said at a versus fight, when he was fighting, I believe, Neat, he pulled out Steve in the finals. And I said, hey, man, why'd you do that? He's like, well, I didn't feel my other character was strong enough, so I wanted to see how it would work out with Steve. Those are the kind of things that makes him, lets him, you know, he's always trying to go up. But here we go. We have you.
Yamasa U versus Bredman. Yeah, AGP.
Oh, damn.
Japan versus Korea once again. And Bredman is another one of those players, he's roughly like 24, 25 years old, right? Another one of the Claudio mates.
And Yu's been around forever. Second place at Evo 2005.
Yeah.
What? Let's go way back then.
You know his other name though, man, Mr. No Respect.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, Fang, one of those characters, got a lot of decent buffs in Season 3 as well. You know, a lot of them just minor frame advantage changes, but the wall carry is good now. The wall combo's different.
Unfortunately, still not a lot of representation, but Yu is one of the legacy players of this character.
Oh, without a doubt.
He's never switched.
I love that. I love
Stay
that.
true.
Loyalty.
Oh, boy, stay down. I like it. A lot.
Nice.
Oh, the blue
Did you see the blue activate? Did you see the blue come out of his pores before he hit him? Now that's a damn slow-mo. He started sweating the blue stuff, and then he hit him with the shoulder. Shit was sick.
Oh, God.
I've never seen the blue just form out of nowhere. Damn, that was somebody over the. It was mouthwash just everywhere.
You in particular, I think is kind of an interesting case too because it felt like compared to maybe 2 or 3 years ago, he's a lot less prominent now.
Yeah.
But when he doesn't travel as much, right? But especially in the Asian stages, he's had some really high impact performances in some of the Challenger and Master events earlier this year.
A lot of people definitely, when you see you already know. You already know.
Yeah, I mean, with you two, it's like, you remember that one year at Master Cup where he just like, everyone's like, oh, Yu's the weakest member of that team, and then he's the one that did the most
In
damage.
Grand Finals, he's the one that activated that.
Oh, I like
Wait,
that.
the wall saved him.
And you saw like Redman.
No duck.
What, he ducked
And the
that?
counter hit 10
He changed it.
string.
That used to be mid. Now
Yeah,
it's a
he used
high.
to be mid. That's why I said he ducked
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
Like, the aware. I mean, I don't know if he was like, yo, this is definitely high now. Or,
That was a stupid move when it was mid. I made a rant
It
video
was.
about that, and now it's high. Let's go.
And what I really like about the Yamasa squad too is you don't. I mean, it's obvious when you watch, right? But they're always by each other whenever they're competing. Nobi is not even playing today, right?
Yep.
But of course, he's right there by Take's side. He's right there by Yu's side. There's a sense of camaraderie there that is really, really helpful. I think is if you're a player by yourself, man, it's totally different when you got somebody behind you giving you advice, being able to calm you down, make you feel
yeah.
good about competing.
The thing about the Yamasa boys is the fact that like they've always been like a clique.
Yeah.
Like even before they had a name, they were always playing Tekken together, making each other stronger. And look at what it's done. I mean, legacy-wise, they're still some of the strongest players in the world. Like you can't take that away.
It was the same thing before the jerseys and after. Yeah,
Right?
this is important.
Yeah, you know, you talk about like how the team tournaments, it brings something out of the players that's different, right? Because you're playing for something more than yourself. I think just having your teammates there beside you does the same thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, imagine that same energy in a singles tournament for
Exactly.
yourself, right?
Yep. Oh, nice hop kick there from Red Man.
Side cutter.
Yeah, you took that first game pretty convincingly.
Yeah, that was really quick. Red Man getting really
Duck
close.
and punish.
Getting really close. Getting rage right now. Oh, no break.
Starburst active 2.
Was that a back roll catch?
It looked like it, right?
I like how you looked around.
I looked right at Ricky. I was like,
Don't look at me.
well, you're the back roll catcher, man. Oh, yeah.
Back turn sweep, and you can steal that round.
Nice job there from you. Taking a big risk there, too. You bet it all on that sweep, and it paid off.
Jab float here.
Nice little combo there. I like that.
That was cool. That was cute.
Able to cash out a little bit more than
Yeah.
we expected originally. Showed a lot of back Kempo feint as well. The winning shoulder at the wall. Oh, pull-out game, not that strong.
Backing him up, side step forward once again.
Oh, nice.
The back dash, and you see you just not overextending at all. He's like, you know what, you starting to hit buttons, he got hit by that hop kick, and now he's backing up, giving him a little space. Not
Perfect
this
spacing.
time, bro.
Just outside the range of the Superman punch.
Yeah, didn't even have to risk ducking it. Just stayed right out of range. Perfect.
You was playing ridiculous today.
Yeah.
Nice.
Way
Launch
to curse him right then.
He had to try it out, all right?
Big damage on the wall.
Oh, got the pickup though.
Get up 3. Oh,
Damn!
just did it. That's crazy. And there's the wall. That's the round. Red Man back in the game.
I mean, he's staying alive. This is his first round in the entire set.
Look at that. Look at the back dash. Dude.
Damn.
Good jab.
Every poke hit.
Yeah.
I mean, he has to be careful. He's been pretty consistent with those hop kicks.
He tried right there too, but luckily you was on the floor.
He tried it again. Be careful. He's catching you, swinging in some of these situations, and then he's pulling out that hop kick. Breaks the 1+2.
Ooh, nice try on the whip punish. That would have been sweet.
Yeah, that was a heavy attempt.
Be careful. That's why I said he needs to be careful, because there's that hop kick again. And you see Red Man actually scouting it from downtown this time around.
Fortunately, rage not an issue here for you.
Blue stuff ready to go, though.
Oh, just didn't block it.
And you see him dash up. He knows you is hesitating now. He knows you is hesitating now. So he's using that to take the opportunity, going in, hit him with a blatant low, steals another round. This is game 2. Nice duck and punish.
There you go. Got the launch at this time after ducking Superman. Here's the wall afterwards.
Oh, the counter hit low again. This time on Breadman's side.
Right back at the start here, center stage.
Yeah,
I got one of them too.
I can do it too.
That's the wall.
dead.
Hey,
Oh!
What?
Did Brendan burn the drive here?
Lots of blocks done.
The low parry.
The wall though. The wall.
Uh-oh.
One did hop kick.
This
That was sliding low and then down for one to close it out for you.
Oh.
I actually thought he was about to hop kick.
I felt it too. I felt it too.
Down 3 on hit.
Yes.
The hop kick is such a
Yes.
classic Claudio setup since Tekken 7.0, but didn't pull the trigger that time. It would have worked is the crazy thing. But you getting the victory. Looked really sharp throughout the whole set.
All right, Daniel Mato.
Versus Dewey.
Yeah, Dewey stormed. We used to see him a lot at Strong Styles back in the day.
Hey, he was living in Southern California for a little bit back in Tekken 5 DR days.
No, I didn't know that. I love this Nina outfit.
And he got a nice lead here against Daniel Madu.
Daniel Madu.
You know it's Daniel Mato, man. Why you gonna
Right? It's gonna mess up his name for no reason.
Madu sounds so much sweeter though.
It sounds. I like it though. It's kind of quirky.
Yeah.
I think about Mr. Mugu.
That's
Yeah,
exactly what I thought too.
I like that weird animation when they get up kick right because of the cameraman. Get off.
You bring up Daniel in particular, right? He hasn't been too active outside of the EU tournaments for Tekken World Tour this year, but that's kind of deceiving because he's actually super well traveled. He came out to Japan for like 2 or 3 months earlier this year just to travel around.
Oh,
he went to He went to Korea Tekken Masters as well.
Yeah, and he was actually doing really well at those tournaments too. The training out there paid off for him for sure.
I definitely saw him at Versus Fighting this year. So yeah, he's definitely been super active, getting around, getting a lot of experience. I didn't know he went to the Masters though in Korea.
No, he came out there for like 2 or 3 months, man.
Wow.
Pretty much one of Tishumon's disciples, right? Took his advice. He's like, hey man, if you want to go out there and play, go out there and play.
Yeah.
And he did it. He took it to heart, man. He came to what, several Fighting Tuesdays. Went to Korea Tekken Masters. I think the Osaka Challenger as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Wow. Yeah, he's definitely been moving.
He's tied up 1-1 now. And it's going to Sook.
Yeah, Dewey, another one of those character loyalists. Always been rocking Nina forever.
Another one of the Thai players too, man. It feels like we've kind of written off a lot of these players out here, but you got to remember, Book is fighting for his life in this LCQ. You got to remember, you have Reaper Rabbit. You have a Thai community that is kind of quiet, but they are definitely ever-present threats in this LCQ.
Yeah, for sure.
So final game,
Wow,
size
right
up
off the bat? That's how you gonna start this?
Wall carry's good, of course.
It's season 3, baby. We always going to the wall.
Right? No matter what.
Jin needed it.
From the windows.
Shout out to Nerd Guy.
Every
He
time.
needed it.
The wall pressure down for the 1-2 from Dewey. He's another electric on the trade. Doesn't get a follow-up.
He tried though. He definitely tried.
Nice sidestep at the 2-4. Daniel Motto.
Ivory cutter.
The down back three to follow it up, and then counter the response here from Daniel Motto. Going to get the wall once again.
Great awareness.
Yeah, you know, I think he probably could have done the new string and would have carried this as well, but
Sometimes
Pressure.
they like hit man low on the wall, so
Yeah.
you don't get a follow-up though.
he wasn't sure. But what he got was perfect.
I said no.
Important go check. Oh my
that
God!
Was sick.
That wasn't on purpose,
You like
was it?
rolling on. Yeah,
It was a homing attack, right?
It was. Yeah, it's a homing attack.
That's not a homing attack.
not,
That's a count. That's a power crush.
Is it not also homing?
Hell no, it's not a homie.
I'm not sure.
Motto now.
That's why I ask you things, Ricky.
Big counter hit pick up here once again at
It
the
might
wall.
be a homing for all I know.
What a jerk.
In my heart, I just don't want it to be.
Hey, you don't know Madu.
Towards back two. Daniel Motto doesn't need much more.
All right, gonna get to the wall now. Wow, just everything's whipping there.
Oh wow, that was so good. The
Nice.
back 2-1.
And that was
Caught
a
her out
very,
that sweep the floor. That was good.
that was a very close set. It looked like Daniel Motto was in a little bit of a rough spot there too, but cleaned it up in that third game. Nice job there.
I think he had a really good sense also for Dewey Storm's timing and intention at a given moment, right? It felt like a lot of times, especially in that second round, you could sense the desperation. I just want to push him to the wall. I just
Yeah.
want that wall pressure, right?
Yeah.
Especially Nina players, they're thirsting. They're licking their lips. I just want to put you in blocks and just do
Her
stuff
rage
for you,
drive
right?
is really, her rage drive is really good for that too.
Yeah.
A lot of times, just to like stop momentum. A lot of Tekken to begin, but we have more. But it's gonna be right after this break, guys. Don't go anywhere. The LCQ continues. You guys have already seen a few matches. We've talked about a few of them. We've talked about a lot of the players. But here we are. We got more LCQ action for you guys.
Cool, man. What's next?
Man, look, I feel like anything could happen. I honestly feel like anything could happen. With the level of players here, some of the potential matchups that can happen, you get stuff like this. Tano Kana versus Dojin.
Hey.
And you were just saying Dojin was at Fighting Tuesday.
Yeah, I believe this was at a Fighting Tuesday JoJo event that we ran in fall. I want to say this was a matchup. These two definitely played each other in loser side, I want to say.
Okay.
Pretty sure Dojin came out the winner, if I remember correctly.
Oh, and he got the back turn. Ooh.
Wait, that doesn't work back turn on Ling?
Who knows?
Right?
I haven't seen a back turn Lars combo since Tekken 6. Usually when the back turn, somehow Lars ends up going underneath them and then making it straight again.
Oh,
Again.
nice.
Another whip punish with Arc Blast. Oh, man.
All right, change the combo.
Change that ain't going to work.
Just a little bit.
Great awareness still,
Yeah,
though.
still has the wall positioning.
What a block and a punish. Oh,
Yeah,
my
that
gosh.
backdash and a duck for him, like, it's the perfect range. It's like a full backdash.
Oh, I almost got a whiff punish there again. Yeah, I mean, Dojin's movement and whiff punishing have been so on point today.
Specifically whip punishing, too.
Yeah. And, you know, I'm actually kind of surprised we haven't seen the Shaheen. I wonder if he's going to rock Lars the entire tournament.
I feel like he'll match up it. Like, I think it's one of those things that happens. Like, if he fights certain matchups, he'll switch to Shaheen. Oh, wow. Gets clipped with the blue stuff on the wall.
This is Tano Kana, though. She can,
Yo, Tano Kana this year has had some amazing matches, dude. I'm telling you right now.
I feel like she gets kind of a raw deal sometimes, right? Like,
Oh, yeah.
kind of painted as I think it's a mispainted, right? As a mascot or something like. But in certain events, I mean, remember Strong Style Japan qualifier, right?
She basically carried her team.
She carried her team.
Yeah.
And even the Korea Masters earlier this year had a really good performance, right?
Yeah. No, I think it's one of those things with Tano Kana is like she fights certain like players, and then that's when people are like, "Oh man, what about this Tano Kana?" People talk about it, but like we all know that Tano Kana is ridiculous.
Right? She's just like it feels like she's just that one big performance away from being a much bigger deal, right?
And we've said this about like multiple players like throughout the years, right? We said that about John Ding, and he had an amazing year like right after that, and I feel like Tano Kana's right there as well. Always still been super good, just waiting for that big win.
Like you said, yeah, this game is one of those games where because there's so many legacy players, and then there's also so many really strong new players too. It feels like there's a lot of players who have like really buff resumes, right?
Yeah.
But they lack that one big impact win, right? Even Chanel is like that to a degree, right?
Kokoma.
Kokoma's another one. Yeah.
I mean, you know, honestly, last year, the player for me that was that person last year, the entire year, was Rangchu.
Yo, yeah.
Every single tournament, he was like, oh, he was in top 8 every time, but it was like 5th place, 4th place, you know, 5th, 4th, and then he wins the one right at the end when it really mattered.
And to your credit, Ricky, I feel like that's a player who, looking at tomorrow, I feel like nobody's even talking.
Yeah,
Exactly.
It's the same exact situation.
He's going to be the back-to-back champ. No one saw it coming twice.
That's why he changed his hair. He's just walking around. Nobody can know who he is. I thought
He's
some guy
undercover?
with red hair. I don't know what's going on. What character did he play? Julia? Oh, we don't know who that guy is.
I mean,
Rangchu makes the top 8.
and to me, especially with the
What a
way that he won last year too, right? You could tell maybe he caught some people off guard. There was a little bit of unfamiliarity, but even it's kind of hard to excuse. I mean, it's a legacy character too,
Once again,
right?
it goes right back to those things. Like, there's so many characters that people play in Tekken that have been there. So when we get these characters that return, and then people are like, man, nobody knows about this character, and they play them like, how's this guy so good with him? You know? Oh, God, it's so pretty.
Yeah, shout-outs to Pure Arts Limited. Look at this design. This trophy is amazing. That Kazuya glove right there, gorgeous.
Yeah, with the Heihachi fist on the other side, RIP, you know what I'm saying?
RP.
Spoilers. Yeah, man, he dead, bro.
What? He ain't dead.
Spoilers.
Yeah, man.
Wait, he died yet?
Yeah, dude, he's definitely
No, he
dead.
didn't die.
He's definitely dead.
They said he died in Tekken 5 intro, bro.
Look,
he didn't
if
die.
you look closely at the Tekken 5 intro, that's why I know you guys are not real nerds, man. You see Heihachi fly
Fly
away.
away.
You see
I
it.
remember. I seen it.
You
and
can
then
see
then
it.
the text came and said, Heihachi Mishima is dead.
But that was probably you.
I didn't write it. That was Raven. Raven's obviously a bad dude.
I actually did not know that about the Tekken 5 intro.
You see him fly out.
Yeah, I never knew that.
And he blows up. Heihachi Mishima is probably dead.
Probably.
You got to say it with the question mark. Is probably dead.
What
Might-
happened
might
in this
be.
game?
Huh?
Deceased?
How did Heihachi Mishima die in Tekken 7?
Spoilers, man. We ain't trying to hear that.
He got bit by a rattlesnake.
What? On the volcano. That's the next character. It's a snake in a volcano.
So coming up next, you got Cuddlecore going up against Yamasa Yu.
Oh my God.
And Cuddlecore brought to you, of course, by Team Equinox. And the big thing, and she was one of the high impact performers from last year's LCQ too.
Oh, yeah, she got that
she had
top
a
one.
really deep run in the LCQ.
We once again back to the legacy of this, right? America has its own wave of next generation Tekken players. Cuddlecore is right there at the forefront. She's definitely one of those people you always are going to look at and be like, yo, Cuddle, who? I've literally been talking about Cuddlecore for the last like 3 years at this point.
Wait, in your mind, you think of her as next gen? I think she's current gen to me.
She's definitely current.
yeah.
I think he means like next superstar player.
Yeah, like that's what I mean. Because there's it goes back to a lot of legacy players, right? There's a lot of people who come into Tekken and they're like, man, Cuddlecore is good. And I feel like when you compare her to those other older players, her resume is just getting started. She's right there on the cusp of doing the exact same thing.
Yeah,
if you ask me.
compared to like what we were talking about with Kokoma or Ray
Yeah.
last year, she's in that sort of a position right now where you haven't seen her have that breakout performance where she wins, right? Like even when we would go back to that E-League tournament that happened, you know,
Yeah.
she carried everything. She beat Anakin like multiple times.
I was about to bring that up. I was like, as seen on TVS the Superstation, right? This whole table, y'all were all there. Mark was there too.
Yeah, that's true. I forgot. Oh man, I forgot all of us.
Good
was there.
times.
And you remember part of the drama with that too, right? Was like, you know, there was a sense of maybe like that was the weakest team with one of the strongest players, and then was
Jimmy,
and Mr. Naps was expected to carry, but then she stepped up on several occasions during that
Multiple.
event.
And look, and just
Kept her
like,
team in the game, right?
just like what Rip said, like beat Anakin multiple times. Anakin potentially the strongest player in the United States at this point, and arguably the world. Look how well he's been doing, and you still have Cuddlecore who did that earlier this year. And that's what I'm kind of like, I'm getting at, right? Those kind of things happens a lot, and I feel like Tekken is one of the games where it happens so organically that you can go back and be like, remember when this happened, remember this happened, and now look what just happened. It's same thing with Rangchu, same thing with those players like Loai. It kind of just unfolds by itself.
And what's been cool with her too is to help facilitate that growth and be able to create that opportunity where she can make that big impact win, right? She's been traveling a lot in the past year, in the past 18 months specifically,
She
right?
did the whole first
Kuro
to 10
Kuro.
gauntlet with Kuro.
She came out to Japan. She was running sets. She went out to China for a bit. She's been playing everywhere around the world, and it's been showing, dude. People are taking notice. I'm telling you, man.
Shout outs to Equinox for making sure she gets proper opportunities to get this travel, right? I mean, she's a great player, so I'm happy that she does get that opportunity, but shout outs to her team.
This matchup, though,
It's going to be a crazy match.
Fang versus Elite.
And here's the thing, you know, Cuddlecore obviously had back that training part forever. You know, he used to play Fang as well, right? And then on the other hand, you got you, who has so much Elisa experience from Japan. Like Ao used to be back in the day, one of the top Elisas in the show as well in Japan. So you know he knows characters, and both these players know the other characters very, very well.
Yeah, especially in Tokyo area, there's at least 3 to 4 really strong Elisa players that he has regular matchup experience with, right? So on both sides, they're going to know these character interactions pretty well.
There we go. Cuddlecore versus you.
For the next battle.
And you know, Cuddlecore does also have a few other characters, right? She does have the Ling Xiao Yu
Yeah,
as
Xiao Yu.
well. She dabbles a little bit with different characters.
She
You
definitely
obviously one character only.
All right,
I
here
feel
we
like
go.
lately Cuddlecore has switched to being just primarily an Elisa player. I don't think you're ever going to see the Ling Xiaoyu again.
I actually don't disagree with that as well. I think that her strongest character has always been her Elisa, and her Xiaoyu's always been very, very strong. But
And Elisa now in Season 3 is even stronger, right?
And she
That back 4 for 4 straight with punish.
Right off the bat, though, you willing to transition the back turn, go for the sweep, get the wall, lock out with that damage right off the bat, minus 45, 50%.
hey, the TWT finals are today.
Oh, Snapper says it right
What? It's today. I had no clue.
That's some
In
clutch,
fact,
that's some clutch marketing, man. If I do say so myself.
I mean, if it said today, like right now, you know,
Live now.
live now, playing on the screens back there. You see that?
it would restream the stream in
You
the
show
game.
the same matchup there.
Propeller hands this time. Working those lows back in the center stage. Punish, sliding low.
No break, and
break.
that'll be the round.
Cool.
Wow, that kill.
Thank God for Elisa. Thank God for the machine.
I wonder what the people.
Give me them sour powers, Brandon.
Y'all not killing my buzz. And that's a nasty robot right there, man. Pulling out them chainsaws, trying to cut your ankles up.
Hey,
Hop kick.
Yeah, Cuddle was not afraid to throw out the hop. Even when she's minus, she's like, it's a good read. Nice job there. Cuddle's going down.
Round 3. Fight.
I wonder what the people in the crowd are talking about. Like, yeah, man, I heard one of these guys got thrown in a volcano. like, what is the conversation in the crowd? Like, yeah, that girl's a robot made by a scientist. It's wild. I'm like,
Watch your arms regenerate.
You guys get the new Jack model yet? I'm still on the Jack 6.
I thought this guy died.
Didn't you see that intro? Hey, Archie, make sure.
He got jumped by a bunch of robots.
Man, that must be sick to talk about in real life. You got jumped by a bunch of robots? They dog pilots.
They caught him in the back alley.
Right?
Just jumped on him.
Teamwork, baby.
Run the pocket.
Oh, nice job there. You staying alive in this game.
Round 4. Fight.
Oh, man. All right.
Tempo control here.
All right, you lost
Trying to force you towards the wall. Bad counter. He's just running into everything.
Nice.
Oh, look at the read.
The block. Wait, you still in this position for the wall?
She tried to OTG rocket punch him.
Punish.
Oh,
Nice.
blue stuff. Do it again.
Hey.
Oh, no. Just finish the screen.
You still in this?
Dangerous situation here at the wall.
Nice.
Did you see the
Sidestep
side
whip
wall?
punish, man. Cuddle core. Up one game.
Yeah, you know that actually that blue, the rage drive shoulder might have been a mistake there from you. He could have saved his rage by just using the regular
Yeah,
shoulder, and it
yeah.
would have still done the same wall splat, same everything. I felt like he used it.
He looked too early.
It could have been a mistake, right? Because to do the shoulder and to do the rage drive is just holding the buttons. That's all it is. And he might have just been like, I gotta hit this. Doesn't matter which one comes out.
And if you notice, once they cut back in between those matches, you saw who was standing right behind Protocol? Shadow. He was right there.
Good training partners to have.
Big launch here from you.
The funny thing is, Shadow's not even watching. He's just standing there.
Hey, camaraderie, man.
He knows. It's all
Give
about
her that
the support,
feeling, you
right?
know?
Yep.
Okay, that time in favor of you.
First round looking a lot better for you.
Nice job there, Cuddle. She does have rage.
Okay, she's trying to bring this back. Watch out for the Cuddle Core Classic, the C3. Don't get clipped.
Nice block. Oh my god.
She net?
The hell is she in?
And Cuddle Core won that with the read at the end, but her defense really won her that round.
Yeah.
Hell is she net? Get off. Power pressure. Getting closer and closer to that wall. Cuddle Core did amazing in that first game against the wall, so I'm pretty sure he was like, you know what? I don't want any parts of that trade.
Beautiful
Cuddle
pickup.
and the pickup.
Yeah, great job there. Nice. Oh, she could have finished it, but doesn't matter.
Cuddle Core on set point, winner's side against Yamasa Yu.
Yeah, she is looking super comfortable out there right now.
I mean, she's trying to, you know, she was at the LCQ last year, got top 4. She's trying to do the same exact thing this year.
I think she's going to do it.
And it's very possible. The way she's playing right now.
She's so composed, man. None
Yep.
of this is phasing her. Taking her time.
Showing jump. Looking mad confident.
Oh, nice combo
Yeah,
there from
beautiful
you.
sequence. Wow. Headbutt pressure at the wall.
Loving Cuddle Core's movement, though. When her back's against the wall, this small side step to get out of that. But
Yeah,
nice
but
job
then
there.
you on the other side, right? Quick side step in response, able to take advantage.
Yeah, it's very small little side steps here and there for both players trying to get the best positioning out.
I mean, that's something that really stands out about high-level play in this game compared to mid-level play.
Yeah.
Nuanced movement in those, especially in the pressure situations at the walls like that. It's a lot more controlled, a lot more subtle, a lot more minute. Safer. Fading back tempo.
His offense changing up a little bit for you.
Slide and low to
Final
close
round.
it. Man.
Final round.
Cuddle Core, if you're going to take this, you got to be able to punch it right here.
Hot swinging at the end of that string. Follow up.
Nice. Season 3 combo.
Look at the damage on here. No screw attack or anything. No wall on that one.
Run up, low touch.
Look at the side.
Oh, he was trying to go for the infinite. There's no infinite, but he's trying to go for it.
Yo, look at you bringing us all the way back. We're trying to close it out. Rage drive block.
Low. Uh-oh.
He does have rage though. How is he going to use
Slide
it?
in low.
Will he use it at all?
Oh my god.
Oh,
he put it.
Oh!
Oh, yes.
Oh, you see you moved the hair out of his face?
He brought that 3 straight.
Yeah, that was very, very close. It looked so...
Shadow was paying attention enough to give her some advice, I can tell you that.
Wow, she didn't even think about it. She went straight to stage leg.
Look at Shooty's face in the background. He's so happy. He's like, damn, that's so good at that.
That's Shooty. Anytime you catch him in the background, he's just hype as hell, man. Just look
Yeah.
at him. Like a little kid in a candy store.
I love the fact that he's sitting on the seat backwards,
Backwards,
too.
yeah.
Look at the hair. I see you, Shooty. I watch him stream, and every time it cuts back to him, he's looking exactly like that. Is that John Ding? Who was that?
No, it's not
I
John
couldn't,
Ding.
see, I couldn't see. It was just dark.
It was Yujin Boy.
It's Yojin Boy. I was about to say.
Final game, Yamasa U versus Equinox's Cuddle Core.
Oh, man, this would be a good one.
Yeah, wider stage this time. More clear-cut walls as well.
Yeah, I definitely thought he was going to get it.
Cuddle Core keeps punishing that. You was going to finish it one time and launch for it.
But that's what happened at the beginning of that second game, right? He finished the string, got the counter hit, and that's what started that momentum. 3 rounds right after.
Oh, wow. What a jab float here. In rage, too. Just short of the wall, but still able to hold the position here.
Oh, almost in trouble there. Cuddle Core.
It's game 10. Nice.
Oh, God, the mix. Died to the mid last time. Here comes the low. Will he spend rage here?
Next combo will.
Oh,
You gotta watch out for rage,
Slide
too.
low.
Oh,
Punish.
Still alive. Opportunity for Cuddle block
slide
by
in low,
you.
block and punish.
Wow, and you, honestly, it felt like you was playing with fire there because he had rage drive. All he had to do was do rage drive and block
Jump out,
damage.
yeah.
But he wanted to block. What a weirdo. Blocking? That's too hard.
Cuddle Core usually got the round now bigly here in round 2.
Fortress at the wall. Cuddle Core with these sliding
off
lows.
of me.
Throw broken this time.
I like the mix there. You know, you've been fishing with those jabs, trying to catch her out of the fly stance mix-up. This time, no throw break in Cuddle Core, and it did enough damage. Set point for you.
Yeah, the back turn 1+2 throw.
And just complete momentum switch now for you.
That first round is critical.
Yeah, you know, one thing I've noticed about you today is that his back turn mix-ups
Yes.
have been really what's been saving him in this game.
I mean, sometimes not even mix, just in neutral. Just
Yeah.
raw back turn, just sweep for no reason. He's 3 for 3 on him in the past
Did
2
you see
games.
what he did the very first game? He did back turn and throw, and he lost that game. And then the second game, he did the low. And now you see him going for the mid. He's going down the line, but here comes Cuddle Core.
Yeah, you brought back 3 rounds the last game. This time it's Cuddle Core's turn. Can she make it happen?
Look,
Oh,
look
again,
at
mix.
that back turn mix-up. He went down at almost every move he's used.
oh,
Cuddle Core in trouble.
Big trouble. She's got rage, though.
Momentum right now for you.
Oh.
And we get the float Iron Fortress. And the down four one to be able to shut down the drive. Yamasa U, winner side, moving on.
nice
What
job
a
there.
turnaround right there. Running it back 3 rounds straight to get control back of that set from Cuddle Core. Oh man, that was really, really close. But like you said, that back turn mix-up started in the first game and just went down the line with the moves. This is definitely Tissue Mon.
But here we go. And this is definitely some Paisano stuff right here. Let's go. Tissue Mom running this Raven.
Yes,
Going up
it-
against Shrimbu, Saudi Arabian Kazuya player. Had a really big impact performance earlier this year when he went to grand finals against Arslan Ash in a really big tournament out there in Saudi Arabia.
Oh yeah, when he had that really sick comeback on Kudons when he did
Yeah,
the down
yeah,
forward
yeah,
2
yeah.
electric.
In the first round. Man, you has been playing so well. I'm still stuck on you right now.
The turnaround, yo.
This mid-range mix-up
I
right
love
now.
that move.
Is a good poke. Game from Tissue Mon early on here. Good mix of just down 4-1, safe mids.
The whip, did you see him backdash and then do it?
Round 3.
It's one of the best whip punchers from Match 1 for biggest strength.
Oh,
That
down
sweet
forward
chin
3.
music. And then take him to the wall. Up kicks. Back one spike.
Nice.
Been nerfed since season 1, but still a good ender.
Yeah, very good.
Oh, this your boo thing. I forgot,
Yeah,
right?
there's the down force. The down force just run that game. Electric. Now Shrimbu with the chance here at the wall. In rage.
Almost flat. Reese flat? No.
Oh, Goes for a sidewalk. Stone hit.
Didn't break it there.
That did a grip,
Round
man.
four.
Rage damage on
Oh,
throws.
yeah.
Why?
Why? Yeah.
Why?
The way that sequence. Rage damage on throws. Obama. Yeah. Rip. Why?
I'll kick same sequence at the wall. Up
Big
kicks.
damage.
Cross chop. I
Big
love that.
damage.
I love that combo.
Yeah. When you play Raven, you only play for that wall combo.
Yeah.
No other
Why?
reason.
Why? I mean, really.
It's so fun.
Down back twos, and this time Tishaman switching it up, right? Down back two, canceling in the guard each time. Looking for Shrimbu to try to swing.
Final round here between Tishaman and Shrimbu.
Yeah, you know, Tishaman has been in the World Finals pretty much every year. This is the first
I
year
mean, two years in a row. That's crazy to think about, Ricky. You have so many players. It's 7 other players that are World Finals top 8 mainstays fighting for their life in an LCQ.
Yep.
Oh, God.
tornado.
Not over, not over.
Season 3 buff there, like that.
Jab out. Okay, wait a minute.
Yeah, this could be big.
Shrimbu.
Rage early here, though.
No, the wings are out.
That's
Oh,
a
you want
bad
the
dude
devil.
right there.
The wings are out. The low. Oh,
Down forward, closes it out. Nice job there for Tishaman. He'll be moving on.
Disappear. That is godlike.
Out of here.
Just tumble. I'm out.
Oh, and it looks like we have...
Yeah, his Kohai, right, is his junior, essentially. Daniel Mato going up against Era, and this got to be winner's side of this pool.
Ooh.
Yeah, this is I mean, in this pool, I think Daniel Mato, I think most people had him picked to be the one that kind of would probably pose the biggest threat to Hero. Bikun also in this bracket as well.
Okay.
Right? So then loser side, yeah, I think most people would imagine Daniel Mato versus Bikun. That's the question there. But out of the ones that could pose a threat to Hero, Daniel was definitely one of the ones that I think most people had picked.
Yeah.
Yeah, for those of you guys unfamiliar with Hero, we're one of the favorites out of Pakistan here. A lot of people look at him to make it out of his LCQ as well. Some people put him above Atif Butt to make it out of this.
I mean, like we said, right? In terms of the Pakistani players that we were looking at in this LCQ, you have to imagine the John, Atif, and Hero. I think are on the tips of everyone's tongue, right? When you talk about potential people who could not only win this LCQ, but then ride that win into tomorrow and then do some huge damage in groups.
Yeah, you know, I was talking to JDCR yesterday, and, you know, we were talking about, because he has the first pick tomorrow, right? And in all honesty, it's kind of the biggest disadvantage for him, especially because he doesn't know who's going to make it out of the LCQ.
But Rick, remember, didn't they have names covered previously? So he may not even know which pool he's going to.
I don't think they're doing that this year.
Okay, I don't know. I mean, they mix things up on us.
Yeah, that's true.
But he does know, though, what he said was that he said, if a Pakistani player makes it out of the LCQ, I'm not joining that pool. But he's like, if anyone else, I might go to that pool.
That's messed up, man. We all want to see JDCR play the
Right?
Pakistani players.
I'm
We haven't
that's what
got to
I
see
want
it.
to see. I want to see that. It
Well,
needs to happen.
I mean,
It does. It needs to happen. It needs to happen here,
Yeah,
tomorrow.
Right?
it very well could. That's the scary
I like how you try to. It very well could, Rip. You need a comment.
Yeah. It's not,
Keep it
it's
together,
not
Rick.
guaranteed.
Jeez.
And the other threat with a lot of those players, too, is, as we saw at Takra Cup with the results, right, that unfortunately, right when I think some people were questioning the results with Akuma, right? Takra Cup comes up, top 8, 7, everybody's got a pocket Akuma, everybody's
got a
running
pocket Akuma.
And Hira is no exception to that rule, right? He got top 8 at that tournament. Second place finish at the Dubai Master event as well. But he does have a pocket Akuma in the back. This Steve is the one that's kind of stealing the show right now, though, man.
This is his main, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is main, and you know, a lot of Steve players were just like, yo, Steve, no, he's dead now.
Yeah.
I love
That
seeing
down
that. I
forward
love
two counter
hearing
hit
that,
launcher.
right?
Nah,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, man, that character sucks now. You say.
Ricky, it sounds corny, man. You can nerf the character. You can't nerf some of these players, though.
Yeah,
Of
course not,
That's
man.
definitely true.
You have to have faith in your main. If you don't have faith in your main, obviously, then you know you're not a main. That's not your boot.
Round open hop kick. Daniel now gonna take this wall.
I like that.
Yeah, the end of that round, he did the up forward one with Steve to close it out, but he just didn't go parry that.
Yeah.
But that's like the unparryable option Steve players go with, right?
Wow, Daniel Mato though looking super strong. This round 9.
Get out of here.
And that whole round was just 3 interactions. One of them was a trade, and look at the situation it led to.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Daniel Mato's been using that punch parry like crazy.
I love how he's like the animation. His hand is just up. He's like, oh crap.
Nice electric here. Daniel Mato looking really good.
Yeah.
Nice wall carry.
Savage sword.
He's
Dead. Hey.
Baby wall combos for babies.
Round 4.
What?
For babies. I like how the music hit the slow-mo sound at the end. Oh, he went for a throw, not gonna work out. Jabs. Just to make sure.
Very well versus matchup. Pick it up. Hero.
Nice.
You know we got that.
Uh-huh.
Easy.
hit that wall. Oh, the spring on the wall, okay. That was definitely an electric.
Oh.
Final
Yeah, he
round.
did it again.
Yeah. You like that one? Here's another.
Daniel still in this though.
Checking him on the legs. Oh,
Nice.
the parry.
Beautiful job there from Daniel.
These lows starting to add up for Daniel Mato right
Wow. Just walk a pop kick on Oki?
That was sick.
now. He's got a read. I mean, Hero's not giving it to him, granted, but
Nice spot.
It's close.
Very close.
cancel backdash, not able to whip punish. It's tough, man.
Oh, God, he got it, duck.
Oh, Ben, you're dead.
EX
He
Sonic,
dashed
man.
him all the way.
Yep.
He threatened the down back 3-2 for the finish, gave him the blue stuff and said, nicely done by Hira.
It's always so funny because we're always like, every time Steve has rage, we always think he's going to do it.
He's definitely gonna do it.
There's nothing else he can do. And then he does it. You're like, why did he do it? Why did he hit me?
It's
I
the
don't
conversation.
understand.
Like, it's the conversation you have with yourself.
Yep.
Like, all right, he's got rage drop. He's definitely going to use it. Why did I just get hit? Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's because it goes past that small time frame. Within that time frame, you're blocking it. But as soon as that 1 millisecond after that time frame, you're not blocking it
I'm
anymore.
glad you said the key word there, timing.
Yeah.
When you watch Hira versus that knee, that set that happened just a little short of a week ago, in a lot of those situations with Rage Drive, actually, timing was the key.
Yeah.
In a lot of situations where, you know, your red rank USA friend would have just like mashed that. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Shout out to Avum out there.
No, yeah. We know. we got that friend.
Right, the 3-bar net play guy would have just mashed it right there. Hira is willing to say that he's reading your timing.
And it's all about like that split second, right? It's not like even if you delay it like a little bit, that split instance is all it takes to steal around.
And another interaction that you saw come up a lot, which kind of talks even more about Hira's strength in that regard, is the lockdown 4-2 interactions against me. He read punch parry so many times. He had such a strong read on knees timing. He is very good at being able to read opponent's button press patterns.
And that down for 1+2 from Jan.
That's a grip, man. Yeah. Cross at the offset here.
Look at
Now
the
stomp.
that's the mix-up right there. Down back 3-2 or the rage
Oh
drive.
my God. Yo, Ricky just rolled his eyes so hard. Because I'm telling you, I definitely got hit by that.
I got hit too. That's why I'm rolling my eyes. I'm mad at myself.
The theory fighting in your head,
Yeah.
you're still mad at yourself.
Yeah, the thing is, Hira, you know, usually better than most other Steve players because he dashed him all the way up to your face, right? So he's really threatening the down back 3 as the mix-up for it.
Yeah, you know that's one of the classic Steve player complaint, right? Is like, what do I do against someone that's turtling? And here's like, here's what you do: dash up.
You make them
Get rage and then get in their face.
You dash up into them and see what they're doing. Because if they're coming forward, then that's perfect. That's what you want, right?
Saw the first one of the day, right? That big counter hit back one.
He just used that new low. I haven't seen that new low used once.
Shut up, Steve.
I like how Rip slowly turned and looked at me like, shut up.
All right, Daniel Mato got some work to do here.
You got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, Hira just slowly taking control of the match, and that's it. Hira 2-0 over Daniel Mato. Close first set, but close first game rather. But
Look at this.
Hira.
Oh my gosh.
And he used that new low. That weird new low.
Dude, the matches coming your way, guys, are getting ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Oh, yeah, let's go.
We have no idea what's going to be popping
No.
up next.
Oh, God.
man.
Yes.
No,
Oh,
yes.
yes.
You're just reading words, yes.
Eugen Boy versus Running Black.
Oh, snap. I'll be a pain.
West Coast Japan versus West Coast USA. Let's go.
Eugen Boy beats all of us, though.
Right?
I imagine like there's just a bunch of Japanese guys. They're all like we are Legion. We are Yojin. We are Yojin. We are Yojin.
Now you know, but
So
there's that other Japanese Gigas player that's been really good lately, Hazade Metal.
Yeah, he's East Coast.
Yeah,
in Tokyo.
He's been killing it out there too. He's also Yojin Boy.
Down 2, no combo.
Nice job, man. Yojin Boy though, he is so sick.
Yo, Mark Man,
Ridiculous.
me and Mark Man were talking earlier. He was like, yeah, man, Running Black is the new P-Lane, man.
What?
You're not supposed to be here, man.
No, that's true.
You're not
That's
supposed
very
to be
true.
here, man.
He's here because Speed Kicks gave up his Bud Light spot. He got from Bud Light Beer League, and then Joy Fury couldn't make it. So then it went to Running Black was the 3rd place finisher.
So,
at that event.
so it wasn't esports ecosystem.
that's what, no.
No.
Who?
There's no system there.
I never was that good at crypto, man. I still got a little bit in my pocket. So let's go. Jab strings looking for the down 2. Yojin Boy back to the wall.
Low parry.
Enrage. That's gonna be big.
Oh, this is not good.
That's not gonna kill him though. Now,
That's gonna hit.
That's gonna hit.
That's gonna
Wow.
hit.
He's not
He's still
dead.
alive. He's still alive.
That was a ton of hits.
But
in the
that's a
combo.
lot of damage.
Super alive. What's he doing here?
Damn jab.
Wake up
He's like,
jab.
"Don't you dare."
Okay.
1-2.
I had to watch all that just to get jabbed in the face.
1-2-4. Let's rip this time.
Back four there.
Oh, that was an extended power crush.
Yeah, that power crush is so nice because
Down
of
two,
the
big pick up.
power crush window is so large.
Damage
Nice.
Yeah, and then when you talk about other characters, when they talk about this matchup too, like, that was something that Jotaro talked a lot about recently. He doesn't like playing Noctis against Gigas, ironically.
That's
Because of the power crush property. It's really easy for him to just kind of nullify a lot of those
No,
long
I
range
thought you were
threats.
delay hop kick. I did too. I was like, yo.
That definitely makes sense. That's definitely one of the Gigas' best tools in a lot of matches.
For sure.
I never actually thought about that till you just said.
It's getting closer though.
Yeah, for Yoshi Boy, so far this round, good mix of just jabs, down 4-1s, and then while standing ones as well.
Needs to be careful. That rage is there. There's
Oh, that big boy coming! Parry!
Yeah, you should know that.
Final
Nice
round
parry.
situation. Set point for Eugen Boy still.
Running Black needs this round. Oh.
Damn good.
4-4-2, big damage. By big damage, I mean that does no damage.
It does a little bit.
It does a little bit, but I mean,
It looks like it.
The camera zoomed and he got knocked across the world just like nothing.
yeah.
The dynamic cameraman.
This is the spacing right now.
Get
just
off.
testing with that jab.
No.
Man grab as well.
Committing to it. Down back.
Oh,
wow.
jab to shut down the drive.
Oh, yeah, running back to big trouble. Hop kick attempt. No go.
Yojin Boy 2-0 over Run It Black. USA.
Let's go.
Oh, good.
Live
Oh,
musician
goodness.
versus Dojin. Oh my God.
Okay, so obviously two different players, right? But we saw earlier this year, iMusician versus AK.
Yep.
And that did not go well at all for AK because it looked like AK, he wanted, he wants to play his style, but he felt like every time he did that, iMusician was gaining health.
Yeah.
And he's like, wait, no, I can't do this anymore.
Yeah.
And it looked like that was just kind of the way where iMusician just played so well
At Rev
against
Major
him.
this year, yeah. No.
But now Dojin, though, is different player and a different character.
And also,
is
yeah,
awesome.
because of Lars, right? He has a lot of built-in movement into his moveset as well. He's going to be much easier to chase down, especially if he wants to be able to try to evade, try to get away, try to try to get some health back or something.
Round one.
And that last match we just saw actually between Yojin Boy and Run It Black was winners finals. So we're going to see Yojin Boy in top 32 on the winner's side.
Yeah, and also Rib going to still have another chance in that bracket as well.
Oh, yeah, he's
sir.
not done yet.
Good job there from Yojin
Early
Boy.
break on the balcony.
Oh, drop the combo.
Wow. Sidestep. Did you see the sidestep though?
Yeah, beautiful job there from Dojin.
What the?
What?
The camera messed up so bad, and he still got some combo. Not the combo he wanted.
And after Dojin just got such huge reward after a clutch sidestep,
Lay there.
right
Gotta
back
lay.
at you.
Gotta lay.
iMusician,
Don't tech.
You gotta lay there.
You gotta lay there, but you gotta get up
Yeah?
sometimes. Oh my
Oh,
God, it
God.
still hit him.
Pity, pity time.
Oh, wow.
lost it. We're able to close it out.
Dojin, that was a really good round.
Fight.
That was back and forth.
Why can't it just be Yoshimitsu's banjo? Why can't you just start playing in the middle of the final round?
It would be better.
Nice flash.
You gotta be aware when he puts that foot up. That flash is not too far away from him. There's the game, well, first round, excuse me, side of iMusician. One round apiece. Game number one.
Player name of the year, iMusician. 100%.
Puts the sword up. And again, that's important because with Yoshi, you always have to be aware. Does he have the sword locked up? Does he have the sword out? Change the properties of some of his attacks.
What the hell was that?
No, he did that hop into the back turn hop kick.
He's out of there. Oh my God.
He's
my
getting
God.
crazy. It's party time.
Uh-oh, don't you?
Cool ass stop. Oh man. He crosses his arms. It's so strange. Oh, counter hit.
Walls in the way.
Decent pickup off that side.
Got him.
Nice
This dude,
job.
every time he hits the ground, he's not committing. He's so aware when these combos are gonna hit, when they're not gonna hit. Even paying attention to the fact that iMusician is delaying his tech. Oh, the ducks.
Well, this sounds like it was made by an iMusician.
For the eyes, bro.
Not for the ears.
Still looking to get the wall. This is positioning. Right now, iMusician trying to rotate around, take advantage off the drive.
Poke.
Oh. Kicks it, then Dojin comes right back at it, man. 1-0.
Man, Dojin is really good at these final rounds. Closing them out real fast.
I'm telling you, man, he really dislikes the song.
He's looking at negative motivation. Like, God, I hate this song. I gotta kill him faster.
Here's the one interesting thing about iMusician that I like. He always goes infinite stages. He does not play walled stages.
Interesting, because Yoshi is so good at the walls and the tech traps, etc.
Yeah, but I think that
He's even better on stages where there's nothing to stop him from moving away. And I'm going to tell you right now, iMusician is literally getting life back in these situations. And Obama, you was talking about it. It forces the neutral. If you see him spin around and go into like meditation stance, like, oh damn, now I gotta run.
It forces the opponent to have to make a decision to advance.
Yep.
And the best part is when they do it at the beginning of the round. Like, you want to chase him, like, why are you even chasing him? Not even getting health back. But it forces you to try to think that way.
And it gives you a chance to see like how like anxious the player is that you're fighting to.
Yeah, definitely one of my favorite things about iMusician is just the fact that he is the only Yoshimitsu in the world.
That on paper, right? Yeah, like on paper, the wall favors the character, but then because of the way he plays, his style, that's actually this one on infinite stages actually works out for him.
So good.
Wow, that's dirty. That is dirty.
Him putting that sword up actually.
Got him. Why does that work?
Alright, the second game.
Ooh,
Nice. Red play.
Now, I was actually going to say, him putting up and having a flash and the sword, it actually kind of deters him from using Arc Blast, but Doji closes out the first game.
Yeah, you know, I talked about earlier about Doji with his backdash into Duck, but that's as the backdash created enough space, saw the whip, Arc Blast ready to go. That was beautiful.
Nice, low parry on the hell sweep, but wasn't ready.
Wow.
But I'm going to get this combo, though.
I just saw that and realized, like, that was one of those moments I was like, why don't I ever low parry? You always see it coming, always block it.
Oh, got the tailspin. What the hell?
What a whoa. Oh, man. Sword!
Is that what Yoshi says?
I don't know.
Sword! Oh,
The spin, spring.
Again, the spring.
Doji's still in this.
He's hell in it.
No.
Man.
He went for the raise drive, too.
Round
Trying to
3.
force the mix-up.
Fight.
iMusician not having any of it, though. Downward one check, solid option.
I'm magician, I'm musician, same stuff, man. He's doing magic as far as I'm concerned.
You're a magician, I'm a magician.
Did I say magician? You did.
You did.
Oh, crap.
I've definitely called him I'm magician in real life before.
I mean, kind of is, though. That's,
Definitely is.
Right now, Doji looking like a non-believer right now, though, man. This light lead.
Alright, it's the blue already.
Nice.
Look
got
at
the
this
reset.
combo, dude.
Nice. Blocked up from the punish.
Punish.
He's dead. He's dead.
Yo.
Oh, he was dead.
I wasn't sure. I just shut up.
I mean, there's damage scaling reduction, right?
It didn't matter. When I said he was dead, I meant it for either player because I didn't know who won.
Yeah, but the damage reduction, that's what I was afraid. When he said that, I was like, oh, he must be sure.
Nope, I had no idea. I just knew someone was dead.
Good call, Ricky.
Thank you.
Swordless right now.
Hey, man, you're right. I do hate this song, man.
Don't you hear it? Wow, wow, wow,
I
wow.
was like, yeah, I'm going to get to do the draw. Wait a minute.
Nice job there. What the?
The kangaroo kicks?
There you go. All right, great job to Doji, just getting out of that final round immediately as quick as he could there. Ties it up, though, one apiece.
That's how it goes? We haven't heard that song for more than 2 rounds. Nice.
iMusician.
I'm magician.
Get in that game.
Doji going to a wall stage now.
See AK waiting in the wings in the back.
Dang. Look, you see the two. He still has support.
Mm-hmm.
Line right there. Another one of the organizers from Rev Major as well.
Geometric plane here. Back to the walls. It's a little relatively large stage, though. So plenty of room for iMusician to work his magic around there.
To work his magic around there?
That was clever. I like that. I like that.
Yeah, I just saw the head movement right there. He's like leaned into it.
Doji just while standing punishment early on.
Wow, that did
And if you think back to what happened in that last game, iMusician actually used his rage drive early, and he was losing that first round. Spirited away.
Hey!
He was losing those first rounds, and he just brought it back.
What? What? No.
Not dead, though.
No.
Down 4 to close it out. Dojin steals the round back.
Great timing on that low, though, right? He recognized iMusician, might go for a low parry there, took his time, then got him at the low.
Nice, getting closer to this wall.
This match is so tense. This is winners finals too.
Power crush, cool ass stop.
One.
Mix up and the bounce. Beautiful.
Round 3.
Dojin set point
Fight.
against iMusician?
And with Dojin, whenever we get to this song, it's only one more round. So that means Dojin won the set.
We're about to find out. Wall flat though.
Yeah, I think we're in the
You're hexing real big there, Ricky.
What is this song? Who PlayStation is this? Let me make the OST. Let me make the cut, please.
I don't know, man.
Oh my god.
I don't know, man.
Yo, is this gonna be the
I've
comeback?
been to Fighting Tuesday. I've heard those mixes.
G-Unit's PlayStation is the worst.
I still got questions. I'm gonna fight them next time I see him.
Oh, we get multiple rounds. Yeah, iMusician still in it.
I mean, just loves the song.
He's like, I love this, yeah, right?
This is my jam.
You know
I
these
love
guys
Legend
are
to this with
talking
my
about.
eyes.
Wow! What a duck hop kick.
The flash once again. Man, the carry he's getting from that combo is ridiculous. I love that noise. It's like watching an old martial arts movie.
Got him. Final round here. Dojin versus iMusician. Winners final.
Yeah, big game here.
Big. That was a low. He read the low, just did a jab to stop it. Maybe he wasn't sure.
He wanted to do something quick just to hit him.
Yeah.
Wow!
Gorgeous.
Sanford, show him the flash, take him to the wall.
That was so good.
All right, don't get in trouble right now.
Gotta be careful here. Yeah, you can't tech at the wall.
That should be it.
iMusician's got it.
Oh,
Spirit away.
nicely done.
Man, beautiful job there from iMusician, making that comeback.
And you can see the crowd behind him. Like, even from this angle, you can see all the players, like, sitting up and watching the mainstream matches. So this is really, really cool.
Oh, man, we got some matches here. This is John Ding versus Mogul. This is also winners finals as well.
With John Ding up one game.
The Eddie,
Back
not
to
the
Eddie,
Julia.
yep.
Julia? That wasn't, we didn't see it. That wasn't a real match.
Wasn't real?
I don't even, we dreamed it.
Okay.
Like Star Wars.
It's like that ending to Dallas. It was all a dream.
It was all a dream. All right, let me stop. Let me stop. Like that. Side step.
That's what we're talking about. John Ding's whip punching with Eddie is so sharp.
He's really good at baiting you to swing so he can get those big launches.
Especially like range 2, range 3. It feels like he's always looking for it.
Oh, that's a good mix-up option there. Good options like the back 3-3.
Delay, wait for him to get up off the ground and relax, still gonna hit.
Nice good dog.
Man, both of these guys are just avoiding each other. Nice pickup there from Mogul. Finally getting a hit.
And look at this reward here. Just clean carry across the stage.
Well, sick.
Got him in the corner, though.
Locked and loaded.
Oh, man.
Just be careful on this wall.
Oh my God! Threw down forward too.
That was sick.
Yeah.
Hey.
And that's what we were talking about. Mogul, when he uses hop kicks, it's like he pressures you. He's like, I'm going to do all this crazy stuff. You're like, yeah, I'm going to stop him. He's like, hop kick. Man, this Mogul guy really loves to hit buttons. I'm going to hop kick. Spacing. Really, really
Not a
good
back
for
dash,
John.
side step left.
Dance.
Punish?
Wow,
No.
For an opening mid here.
John Ding trying to put it like a lid on this Mogul movement, right? But it's not working out.
Just relax mid pokes. Slowly starting to add up here.
Yeah, I mean, John Ding has the lead now because of these pokes, but now Mogul's finally getting the pickup. He's going to carry to the wall. Option mix-ups as well.
Side step low.
Ooh, nice.
Got a counter hit off of that.
And the slaps?
No go. Time winding down here. Mogul with rage and the blue stuff ready to go.
Yeah, gets it up though. Starter still active.
Ooh.
Is he alive? Okay, all right.
That was a tiny pixel.
Yeah, shit. That was scary. I was like, how is he alive? I would have. If I was playing, I'm freaking out right there. I'm like, what the?
And set point, John Ding trying to punch his ticket to winner side top 32. Fifth place last year at Tekken World Tour final. Man.
Yeah, I like that. Handstands, gets the launch,
Pick it
gonna
up.
get the wall. Yo, Yipes loves that
Yeah.
combo.
It's such a sick combo. It's like flipping around just to pick you back up.
What did you say? He said
Yipes.
Johnson and Johnson.
Bro,
For the
he's-
down 4-2, the ashy
down 4-2,
elbow.
This dude Yipes actually had me in tears. He called down 4-2 Johnson. I almost died.
Hey, this time the right punch from Mogul.
Nice block.
And John Ding gonna be the one moving you on winner side.
Oh,
John
yo, look
Ding,
at the
is he
match.
gonna do it?
Look at the match. Let's go, the John. The John.
Yeah, he's going up against Hapon. Happen?
Apple.
I like that long go. The Hapon.
Hapon.
Capone.
He's from the Philippines, but he put Take into losers.
Wow, yeah.
Here today?
Yeah,
Yes,
you
sir.
look,
Okay.
originally looking at this pool, I think most people would have expected Take to be the one going up against the John Winter side.
Interesting.
Bit of an upset, but that means Take and loser side.
Yep.
That's a dangerous shark swimming down there, man.
Man, we were talking about the picks. I forgot about Take.
Right.
He's in this too.
And you know, it's kind of like Take's had a very down year this year, but you got to remember that one tournament where he did amazing at was the
just needs one
biggest
of those.
tournament. It was Evo.
Wow.
Yeah. Evo top 8.
This dude, the John's so sick.
The wall.
Get your.
Oh!
Look at the
Damage! Why? Why?
You know why? That's a big dude. He was carrying a car.
It's true.
What kind of?
Whoa, the key. I love it.
His keys.
The thing about the John, too, is his style, right? Yeah, you see him emphasize a lot of knee slicer and a lot of while standing one and then the label 2 follow-up in the mid-range as well, playing around that jab range, forcing the command throws, forcing forward 2 as well. But the big thing is when he ends a lot of combos, you didn't see him really end a lot of combos in side-switching command grab. He emphasized a lot of the tackle setups and pressure at the wall.
And as well, one of the things that he does best, the way he uses Bell Tudo stands for corner B.
Yes.
The options that he has off of it, it scares so many players. And he kind of has like this landscape game, right? Like he plays super simple, but then he opens you up with some of these mix-up and goes for that tackle like he was talking about. Right there.
There it is. Hey,
The first one.
Oh, that's a
One break with the leg snap.
50-50 time. Win or lose.
Down
And the
for a
knee
hole.
slicer, unparryable low, 14 frames.
I'm pretty sure that was a Thai massage that Martin just gave him.
Right?
That little leg thing at the end, that's a Thai massage.
Oh, man. When I tell you, watching the dude, the John play with water is so sick. Oh, man. Shout out to UIU Go, man. They had a lot of activations of sending players from regions that don't typically get like a lot of players that are sponsored and sending them out to events. The John being a product of that.
Yeah.
Man. Shout out to UIU.
At
real
Taco
talk.
Cup, obviously, but then there's also a Sunship, also a benefactor of that.
Peacekeeper Dojo for that one.
Yo, shout out to UIU. They've been doing a lot of work when it comes to getting eyes on a lot of these not seen too many times players.
Yeah, even for Tekken in general, right? If you go back to like last year with Kudons and John Ding.
This ain't gonna last long.
Even peeling back then.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh, let's go, Craig.
Get him, Craig.
Beat his ass, Craig.
Get him, Craig.
Infinite stage this time.
Jam the ribs. Break the leg.
Time, yeah, one frame.
John, not work.
How does he end here? Infinite stage? Yeah, we'll just go for carry and then force the tackle.
Yeah, he'll take the Oki and he'll be in Bell Tudo or
Damn,
corner
that
B.
was sick.
And that's what I was talking about. He uses the power crush out of Bell Tudo and you try to swing thinking
Yep.
he's going to tackle. It's so good. The dude is ridiculous.
Round 2. Fight.
I don't think we've seen him lose one round.
That's why he's one of the heavy favorites here at the LCQ.
Yeah.
This top 16 today, whatever, is going to be ridiculous.
1+2.
Top 32, man. I'll tell you what,
Stomp
man.
on him.
I love Russell Crowe and I love that Gladiator movie. I'm ready to be entertained, man. This top 32 is going to be crazy. We ain't throwing no telephones either. And again, the spread.
Oh, dirty.
Get off.
Who needs a tackle setup when you can just run up and tackle?
Run up and tackle.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
You're
I
right.
love that move. That's heave-ho. Heave-ho. Swipe it. Down 1+2. Not going to work.
Ooh, nice rollback catch there. Man, that was cheap.
Bell Tudo. Oh, he tried to crap him up.
Upon gets them started here.
Okay.
It's going to lead to John in rage. Those combo won't be enough damage.
I like it.
Closes it out. Nice.
Finally got something on the board there. And that's all you need. You need one bubble. You get that one bubble, and then just remember,
You're still alive. You got a chance.
yeah, you can get one, you can get three.
Exactly. And the other guy has to get 3 first, so
Yeah.
you got plenty of time.
We're going around the world first.
Seismic toss. It's a Pokemon attack.
Ow. Guaranteed damage.
He's definitely an Earth type.
Definitely an Earth type. Oh. Tried to go for a power crush right there. Not sure which one.
Regardless, good choice. We'll hop on those. Going with the low against Power Crush.
And now you see.
The thing is, yeah, the John has a health advantage.
Yeah, he has that.
Oh my goodness.
What a hit confirmed.
That range, too.
Yeah.
And how about now what he's doing?
This
he's
is
playing-
terrifying,
playing
though.
at this range, and he's
Yo,
putting
he got it.
buttons Out there. He's putting buttons out there that's making the John second guess his way in.
Final round, game 2. Hop on.
Yeah, that power crush. Okay, what? Up forward, 1+2. Or is it back? Good block. Oh, the high school nut punch. The high school nut punch. I've seen that before.
That's a Sukin right there.
That is definitely the Sukin.
No.
Oh, again.
What you could break.
Now he's probably going to start using a power crush out of Veil.
That's trouble.
What? Tackle. Finished it.
Up on, nice attempt. Doesn't find it though.
Just drive.
Got it. That was a beautiful
punish.
Jeez.
Might not going to die though. His next mix-up is pivotal.
Here we go. Oh no!
Did you see the slow-mo? He's like, you see Eddie trying to turn around?
Oh, and he's like, get me out of here!
He's like, oh, God. It was like a wrestling match. He turned in slow-mo. That was so. No!
You saw the fear coming in his eyes, like, oh no!
Eddie was like, I'm gonna kick this dude in the.
Hold on.
Yo,
Speaking of
check
which,
this out. A T-butt. Down right there.
Oh,
Down around against Taheyo.
this is final game too.
Winner's final of this pool.
All right, tied up now. This
would be a huge upset if this goes down this way.
Yes, and this is winner's final.
Oh, no punish!
He messed up. He meant to do full crouch down 4-2. Nice.
DDT and drop him.
Alley kick going real. I like the slow-paced game that Taheyo is going with right now. Down 4. Gonna do it again. No. Dive kick.
Yeah, a lot of patience here from Taheyo. Oh, interesting. That was a mistake. Huge mistake.
And this is something we were talking about earlier too, right? Season 3, King gets again a buff to his jab, right? Very, very big hitbox on that. You see him utilizing it a lot against Akuma right
Push him around!
Oh, you're dead.
No! No! Taheyo!
Oh God, he might. Is he
bought.
dead?
Nice.
He's not dead
Thank
now.
goodness the wall wasn't there.
Now
Oh, he's
now.
dead.
Now he's dead.
Oh wait!
Oh my
God.
Seesaw!
Oh no!
Back and forth, jab streak, looking for the clown hit shoulder shove.
I don't mean to like say this, but man, Taheyo, he does this so much.
Yeah. How many times have we seen him on big stages get super close to being just upset and make huge upsets?
Wait. Big delay hop kick.
Yes.
Here comes the combo.
Gonna get the wall.
Oh, he was aware.
That cat trap? No.
He was ready. This dude is ridiculous.
And a teeth butt closes it out. Gonna be moving
Nicely
on.
done.
So close. Yeah,
I've seen that post, but you're right.
Taheyo, I mean, he's had so many opportunities to close out matches, but he does just something different where it's like, you didn't
The
have
pressure,
to go for that.
man. You know, he knows the moment's so big.
Yeah. I mean, that wall splat he had, he could have just done the regular wall combo, but he tried to go for max damage,
Right.
but the character was not on the wall anymore.
Yeah. I mean, that was a good, like, the fact that he was aware enough to change up that combo. Like, I was thinking the same thing. Like, as a King player, I was like, all right, what are you going to do now in this situation? But not to.
Man.
But major shout-outs to Kwamba for holding it down all year, especially sponsoring the Tekken World Tour. But you see they have that cyber sale still going on.
Oh, wow, it's still on.
Yeah, the Obsidian as well as the drone. I got one of those myself. Shout-outs to Kwamba. Head on over to KwambaUSA.com.
Yeah, it's that combo. Aegis plus Obsidian for that price.
Oh,
That's
really?
crazy. Yeah, that's a ridiculous deal.
That's pretty cool.
Does it come with the bows on them too?
Yes. I talked to 725. It comes with the bowls. If it does
Whoa.
not, don't hold them to that. I just made it up. But we're going to take a quick break. It's been godlike so far. There's still more to come. Join us right after this.
You win.
Welcome, everybody, to the No Chance qualifier here at Tekken World Tour Finals. My name is Mark. We've swapped in a few more members of our talent team. We have Michael Murray, and we have Spaghetti Rip as well.
What's good, what's good, what's good?
Tasty Steve is the enforcer. He's going to be protecting me from these guys just in case they try to grab my arm. But, guys, we are here right in the middle of all the action. There is a ton of Tekken still left here at the LCQ, and we've already seen some bodies.
Look, we've already seen so many really good players. I was telling people, I love the John is personally one of my favorite players of the year. And they were like, why are you saying that? He's still new to this. I'm like, bro, the kind of players that stick to their own characters, I love that. On top of that, at such a high level, we've seen Running Black, we've seen you, who's also still coming up. We've seen Cuddlecore, we've seen so many good players, and that's what it does for, to see Tekken at this level is beautiful.
That's what people are saying, man. People are saying that this LCQ, some people are more excited for this than the actual finals.
Yeah,
look at the amount of people there are.
It's scary. It's
myself included, right?
Yeah.
Perfect.
So what does it feel like? What does it feel like to you, man? Like, I've been waiting to ask you this question. Look at what has become of, like, Tekken, even so long into the lifespan. Like, it's one of the oldest games on any tournament circuit, but it still consistently delivers when it comes to excitement and hype.
Right, I mean, it's the third year of the tour. We're still seeing increasing in all the numbers, which is insane for any game from what I've heard from, Rick, Hado, etc. And especially for me, I used to have more time to chill with you guys, but now since being producer, I don't get to come out to the events as much. But it's just been a whirlwind, and then here we are. The last, this is the end of this tour. LCQ with all the killers, all these people from Pakistan, from Korea, Japan, all of Europe.
And especially players from Italy. We're about to see these guys go at it because they're both from Italy.
Right.
Paisano drama coming up.
Here we go. So Mitra Storm and Tishimon, these two are obviously two of the top players in Italy. Mitra Storm, if you're not familiar with him, was so close to qualifying for the first season of the World Tour. In last LCQ in Amsterdam, he almost beat double. It was a choke. So this guy's really, really good. But unfortunately, they have to play against each other. But here we go, winners finals.
Oh my gosh, he's fallen into the trap. The Zafina?
Zafina, bro.
I've never seen this outfit, but it looks sick.
Oh, yeah. Oh, big counter hit there to start it off, and here comes. Oh, what the? Oh, he is playing nervous. I don't know. He dropped the combo and now going the other way. Mr. Storm pushing towards the wall here. Zafina is one of the characters we've been seeing a lot more from different players. Players have started to make that transition and starting to utilize her in tournament play.
Yeah, it's mainly about her movement. That's what's been the conversation about Zafina.
Yeah.
How good her backdash, her sidewalks. She can sidewalk things that other characters cannot sidewalk.
Yeah,
so
and her,
really
her
good.
natural evasion as well with her stances too.
So many crushing capabilities there. Mitra Storm with the first round.
Definitely one of the scary characters if you have the knowledge base with her to kind of just interrupt the flow of normal Tekken for a lot of these players.
One of the players that really, really was waiting for Zafina was Shadow. And he even said himself, he's like, I can't wait for this character to come back. And look at what he's done so far.
Oh, yeah.
He will consistently and properly say, I'm just going to play Zafina.
So is he rocking Zafina now?
He's rocking Zafina.
He's rocking Zafina Claudio, but he mostly plays Zafina.
Damn.
But he said it even before. He said before they even announced the character, he's like, I want Zafina back. He said that to me personally. I know.
Was he one of the guys on Twitter? That
I hope not.
I hope I didn't block him.
He doesn't seem like the very loud and obnoxious type. Anyways, look at that.
Smile out of that dude.
Mr. Storm already up 2 rounds here against, we got to talk about Tishimon. Tishimon has been a multi-year qualifier here that would actually qualify out of Europe into the Tekken World Tour Finals, and of course not this time. Not this time.
No, it's been a very hectic year for just Tekken, and I say hectic, I just mean like the competition. Like, there's so many people now that you have to consider going to any tournament. And even though, like you said, Tishimon is a multi-time Tekken World Tour player, he's one of those people that's consistently qualified, and here he is fighting it out in the trenches.
Like fighting for his life.
Right?
People all around the world have been getting better and better at the game. In Europe, the competition in Europe has been so high. It's the reason why Tishimon hasn't been able to qualify this year, because he always manages to lose to someone.
Yeah. We were talking about the consistency or lack of consistency from a lot of the players that we've seen prior. I mean, if you look at it, number 2 and number 3 on points last year, we have Junding, we have Kudans. They didn't even qualify.
No, they didn't.
It's crazy. And, players like Junding, he went to every single event, almost every single event.
He did, yeah.
That was one of the things Majin Obama was talking about. He said that exact same thing.
8 of the people that qualified last year are here in the LCQ.
Yeah.
Talking about the crushing capabilities, he went right under that rage drive, man. Zafina.
I didn't see anything.
He said, I see it.
You just don't want to receive any emails while you're doing commentary. We understand.
You can still send those to Harada, by the way.
There you go.
There you go, pass the buck. There you go.
It's a team effort.
So tell me, I don't know, I'm not familiar with Mitras, because who did he use before Zafina?
Mitra Storm used Nina. He was one of the few strong Nina players.
Yeah, Nina and Xiao Yu, right?
Yes. Like
Always pick the waifus.
In the Paris regional final 2017, it was him and Blackbeard in winners finals. If he had beat Blackbeard, he would have been qualified for that. So like he's been
So
very
close,
close many times, yeah.
Here we go.
Well, he's off to a good start so far, right?
He is, man. And Tishimon's been looking really strong. I was watching him off stream versus Shrimbu from Saudi Arabia and other people. I mean, playing at a good level, but you see Mitra Storm doesn't matter. Like, he's a strong player.
Tishumon, he's a legend. I mean, he's one of the oldest players here, but not only that, he's one of the players that has been playing at the highest level. It doesn't matter where he is in the world. Obviously, now residing in Europe, playing out of Italy, but he's one of the original Main Street crew from Osaka.
It's a shame that he hasn't been able to make his Marduk work. We know how strong Marduk is now, especially with Adil Sheikh and other players, but he hasn't really been able to make that transition because he was known for Marduk, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And he counts as Europe now. He's been there long.
Oh, yeah.
He's been there long
Yeah,
time.
he's been a long time.
He's got that permanent residency. Get that Italian passport soon.
Nice. This time, getting it. New addition, of course.
And it's so awkward as well, that back turn power crash, because you always want to challenge the back turn. Usually you do like a duck jab, but you know, people are still not used to that, having that power crash anymore, because it was added in Season 2.
Yeah, I saw you, I think, was tweeting that just recently, right before the finals.
Oh, really?
That tech against Master Raven.
He has a few options out of back turn as well, right? Has the parry as well, so you still got to be away.
And Tishimon utilizes it so well, because he'll go into manual back turn. He'll just mess with your mind.
He'll run up and do it, be like, yo, what's up? I'm like, yo, that's messed up, dude.
He'll run up back turn, put his hands in his pockets.
Right.
Don't want to deal with that guy. It's too scary. And look at that. He is turning things around now, getting up 2 rounds here against Mr. Storm. Trying to turn the favor. I don't know, man. He's going to have to tie it up here. Obviously, still
looking good,
quite
though.
a ways to go.
Looking very, very good. Here we go. Opportunity now. He's going to take it to the corner.
Has a chance here. This is a sticky situation here. You got to be very, very careful how you're going to deal with the mix-ups.
Yeah, and that's the thing about Zafina, man. So many stances, 3 stances to deal with. If you don't know what to do, then you're going to get bodied.
Yeah, and a lot of it comes down to knowledge as well, because a lot of her tactics are either high or they're very negative. But you got to know what the holes are. I mean, she has so many different options.
You need to know when to pick your shots for sure. But have we got Mitra Storm getting on the board here in the second game?
And you got to know when to check those stances as well. Nice low parry. Be able to get the wall. No.
Zafina, a very popular character in Pakistan as well.
Really?
Always been a very popular. I didn't know, because I was kind of shitting on the character on Twitter, and all these Pakistanis are like, look, I like you, Spag, but you need to stop.
No, both you and I think both you and I were on that Twitter train.
Yeah.
I think Nee was talking about how she was good too before.
Really?
Yeah.
I think we kind of underestimated her early on. Like, everyone's now realizing how good her movement is. Here we go, set point now for Mitros to put Tishumon into the loser bracket at the LCQ.
Yeah, there's so many players that actually like this character. Shout out to my boy Uncomfortable, my St. Louis brethren.
Oh, he's one of the first.
He came back. He came back and started playing Tekken even more when they released the Zafina. And that man is a full-blown family man.
You're telling me, yeah.
All right, here's the follow-up here. Continuing with the pressure right now. Big lead here for Mr. Storm, looking to send Tishumon to the losers bracket.
Great sidewalk counter hit.
Yeah, standing 2, here we go.
Uh-oh.
The damage.
Nice, he gets the wall as well.
And he has the rage as well.
Oh my God.
Missed it.
Why did it drop?
One more hit.
Rage drive, is he gonna pull it out?
There it is, plus frames. More plus frames. Mix up.
Oh.
How did he block that? Heart attack.
Now what? What's he gonna go for? Goes for the mid.
Oh my
God! Gosh, he's not
Why
even
is
at the
this
wall.
match
So close.
Why is this match? Dude, Tishumon always does this. Is that why it's named Tishumon? It's just thin. It's paper thin. You never know.
There was that manual back turn again we talked about.
Yeah,
man.
exactly, right?
Man, just,
It's just so disrespectful.
I don't know if you guys watched it, Tishimon versus Kokoma at the
I
UFA.
didn't see it.
It was
Yeah,
the
that was
best grand final I've ever
nuts.
seen. This guy's really clutch. We saw it there, the clutch factor from
Oh,
Tishimon.
yeah, Kokoma ended up taking it, but that was
No,
ridiculous.
Kokoma lost.
Oh, he lost?
Yeah, it came down to one slow at the end.
You watched the wrong match.
I definitely watched the wrong match.
He wasn't winners though. So
Yeah,
that's
okay,
probably, yeah. Oh man, close game. So much to play for.
So if you guys are tuning in right now, it doesn't matter where you're tuning in, whether it's the official channel or one of the restreams from different communities around the world. Thank you. This is part of our culmination of the exact Tekken World Tour here for 2019, man. It's been many months since we've gotten here, but it's been fun. It has been a fun ride.
It's been a diverse year as well. So many new countries coming into the mix.
Oh, yeah.
It's been amazing.
All eyes on Pakistan, though, at the moment. I think right now there are quite a number of Pakistani players in the LCQ, and all of them seem to be progressing. Kind of what we expected. A lot of people were talking about Atif Butt and also the John, and obviously very, very strong players to watch after.
I'm excited to see John, and also I think Hira's here as well.
Yeah, player.
We saw him play earlier.
He had a tight match with Daniel Mato earlier.
Yes.
Anyways, here we go. The follow-up.
Nice.
Has the wall. Oh, man. Tishumon's going to have to get out of there.
Oh, there's been a lot of
Nice.
back dash. That was nice.
Look at her backdash though. It's probably the best in the game with Eddie. And it covers so much ground. We saw how it just made that spinneroonie whiff.
Yeah, but the big difference here is she could also sidestep and sidewalk. That's
true,
a big difference here.
You have to utilize movement if you play this character.
Yeah. And I think that's why players like Chanel seem to gravitate towards her. I mean, Chanel, he's a movement monster. Yes. He obviously used Elisa for years, so he's super happy that she's included. I think she's the one that, or Chanel's the one that ran up to the stage and hugged Michael Murray last year when you guys announced.
Yeah. I was glad I was working out. I could withstand that. It was all right. He's a big dude. I mean, not.
Yo, Chanel was in the gym. We went to the gym, and Chanel was in there before I was. I was like, oh.
He's trying to outpace 60 Steve. Not gonna happen.
He's already in there. I was like, okay.
He's gonna spot you.
Right.
Man, I have another feeling here. Tishumon obviously starting kind of slow here in match number 3, but you can't count him out. Gets the float there, but in the aerial state from the stance, not able to get a full conversion on the combo.
Slash kick.
Look at that. Now he's in the lead, just like that.
Have to be careful though. We saw.
Oh, here we go. That's it. That's it.
Yes, still alive. Tishumon with a back turn power crash once again. Last chance here. The last chance.
Yeah, I don't know if that's exactly how he wants to get his hits in. I mean, he's obviously taking big risks trying to go for these kinds of things.
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah, that was a bait.
Yeah, beat the option there.
Punish. My Mythra Storm. Is he gonna throw it away once again?
I love the offensive turn up by Tishumon right now. Has mistrust.
Oh, this is big.
Back 3.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
This is gonna come down to here. Oh my gosh.
Sliver of health. Oh man.
Oh, look at that!
That was godlike.
But he doesn't get the combo.
Wow! This man does not want to lose.
Arm is in danger,
the delayed version of the string? Are you serious?
Final round here. Momentum on his side.
This is insane.
Yeah, just jabs to keep both
Oh
sides.
my god.
Look at the pokes.
Oh, he gets the one grab. One more, he can do it.
Oh, there it is.
He likes to play on the edge. This guy.
And I'm out. You see how she disappears? Like, that's what Tishumon just did. And I'm out of here.
That's crazy, man.
What a strong showing here.
I
from
seriously
Tishumon.
thought he was in trouble.
He was definitely in trouble. That was not there was no way he was playing comfortably, like calm in that situation. But obviously he was, because he took the match.
He had to dig deep for that one. And you know how a lot of people say, like, when they have really tense matches, that took years off of my life. That took off every last year that he had. We're not going to see him next year.
But once again, Mythra Storm just like showing how strong he is, but he just can't go over the edge. It was the same thing against Double last year. He was so close to winning, and then
that's the difference. The experiences, the years' experience that Tishumon has, I think.
It really shows. Yeah. Man, this is going to be a good match as well. We have Ehsan Ali from Pakistan.
Are you familiar with? I'm not familiar with him.
Yeah, so he's a lay player. He's one of the best lays in Pakistan, and he's been doing a lot of stuff, a lot of content on YouTube as well. We see. So people were very excited to see him play as well.
Okay, here we go.
It's because of Asana watching those guys' matches quite a bit. And, a lot of eyes have been focused on the Pakistani. I mean, there's Maniacs Gaming. Those guys have been streaming a lot more often. I've been watching so much of their matches. They have so many great character specialists there, and they all have pocket Geese and pocket Akuma. It's crazy.
Everybody's got one of those.
They have
pockets, right? They got a bit Paul in there too. And
the thing is, like I said, a lot of my information on Pakistan came from Asim, who used to be the best there back in Tekken 6, and he said to me, look, it doesn't matter about Akuma, Geese, this. They will find whatever character has abusable stuff, and they will just go with it.
They'll run with it.
Even if it's not 2D.
That is a classic arcade culture, if you think about it. They go play with the strongest thing, right?
That's how Korea used to be, right?
Yeah.
And they said that the best character back in, I don't know if you agree with this, Mark, but the best character in Tekken 6, they say was Jack 6. They said he was really better than Bob, better than Lars.
What? Better than Bob and Lars? Oh, no.
If you use them the right way. If you use them the right way.
Evo, we didn't see many Jacks.
In Tekken 6,
what a whiff punish.
Well, we had those events back there where Anakin ended up just mauling everybody with Jack, but I don't know, man. That was a while ago. That was 10 years ago.
Yeah. A bit of a statement. Ehsan Ali going with the king here. And no duck on the string.
Back one. Oh, nice block and punch. Man, he actually did a great whip punish on the first time in the first round. Oh, wait, in this round, early on. Just to let you know, he's actually playing super sharp right now.
I think Geese is so much more fun to watch now in Season 3 because you have to actually manage your meter.
Oh, yeah.
And I think, when you watch Pekos, he's the perfect person to watch when it comes to that.
Oh, yeah.
He manages his meter so well, uses it at the right time. I think it's really cool, man.
Look at this offense.
I think you're right, though. We would see a lot more back 3 into the cancels so many more times than they do now.
Yes.
And you're starting to see people actually punish like the back 3-2, right? You're starting to see people get used to it.
I mean,
the John, one of those people who I saw, he was launching it. He was just like, oh, cool. He's like, thanks. Now I know.
I think that's a good refinement for both of the characters. If you think about Geese, you think about Akuma because they build meters much slower than they used to before.
Yes.
People have to make sure that it counts. You don't want to miss a combo, miss a like a confirmation. You got to make sure you get everything and make it count. And I think overall it makes them better players.
Yeah, because people just usually throw out back 3-2 like whenever they want to.
Yeah.
For pressure.
I did that
I'll get it back. I'll get it back.
Yeah. Breaking arms.
Wait a minute, the RDC?
Uh-oh.
No, Dragon Sleeper, big damage.
Good night.
Rage available now. Wa94 finishes off Asin 3 rounds straight.
That's tough too, because if you think about it, in the matchup here, any risk here that Geese takes is going to get punished pretty hard.
Yeah.
King has a lot of things that are going for him, especially if he's able to duck at the right times.
He's got a punch parry as well, right, King? So
Yeah, it's only
Right punch,
punches, though.
only right punch,
right,
and
right.
some doubles.
so you can at least like parry the QCB2 because that's a very popular move from Geese.
You don't see too many people do it. It's just because you see people fight Geese and they're always afraid, right?
Yeah.
But it's starting to, more and more that people fight the character, you see them start to take advantage of it. Which is like I said, I said that when I was talking to Rip and them. It's a very organic take on learning the character and on how to defeat him as well.
Yeah, learning how to fight him as well, just like Steve said. Anyways, we're going to go to the Twilight Conflict.
Switching to Akuma, huh?
Akuma.
That's
All the meters, huh? He just wants all the meters. All right, this bar won't do it.
I don't know, man. I feel
Thank
like
you for
King,
that.
King fights Akuma very well.
Yes.
So I don't know. This might be even tougher. Who knows? We'll see.
Yeah, this was like one of the matchups when like pre-release that Bronson kind of figured out, right? Like, like I don't want to give shout out to Bronson, but like
You don't have to.
want to do that, but
Yeah, we don't want to do that. No.
he figured out that Hopney is actually a really good anti.
Yeah, because you still get the float. The damage is not as high, but you still get the combo. You stop the momentum.
Yeah. Oops.
Nice.
Still gets the scoop there with the giant swing throw. Let's see what he does. Nice while standing 4. Oh, see right there.
This guy knows the matchup, man.
Yep.
They've got a lot of Akumas in Pakistan. Here we go.
Yeah, I mean, can you imagine doing this? Like, do you think he knows how to fight against Akuma?
Pretty sure, man.
It's like giving it to him. See what he does here right now. Starting to change it up here. Oh my gosh, counter hit.
Yeah, nice confirm.
And he gets the wall here. What's he gonna do?
Nice.
Okay.
Wall? No.
Doesn't have the meter though. That's immediately noticeable, right? Like previously, he would have got a meter.
He definitely would have had. He would have had a bar.
Yeah.
Nice. He goes for some damage there. Nice conversion.
Nice Oki right there. Uses the 4-3, gets the wall throw on top of it.
That was pretty sick, man.
That was really sick.
Fight.
All right, Hassan Ali right now on set point. Let's see if he's able to take it here over Miru.
Yeah, looking comfortable. But bar meter.
Oh my
Oh,
God! Give me
God.
that. What you want for dinner? You want wings? Nah.
Oh.
Nah.
And then the figure 4 on top of it. Oh, let's go.
Nice, Hopney. Here we go. Should go to the wall as well.
Oh, that new stuff.
All right, missed the second hit. Doesn't matter. He just keeps the pressure there. Oh no.
Could have launched that, but it's okay. One more hit should do it here for Essen.
It's got a little bit of meter here, though.
Oh, he's chilling, bro. He's chilling.
I forgot. Jaguar step does go through projectile.
Oh, okay, counter hit.
I don't think he's gonna mind that though. That's a meter gone.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's not the best use of meter, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Well, Essen looking very strong. Takes it over Miru. 2-0.
It was over at the point where he reversed the forward right kick. I was like, yo, this guy has a good read. It was a
Dragon
good
leg
look.
screw takedown. Figure 4.
That was it. But
Okay.
But yeah, regardless, I like that. I like seeing my boy King get a little, a little shine. And he did some stuff I didn't know about, so it's even better. But these matches are getting even better too.
Who we got coming up?
I wish I didn't look at the preview monitor, but we do have some crazy matches. Here we go. There's one of them right now. So we have Yu also using Zafina. Was one of her favorite characters in Tag 2, going up against Iguchi.
So I know right now, I watch her Yu stream, and she's definitely been playing a lot of Zafina,
right?
Yeah, she's definitely been going in.
With her character, her and Genya were just bugging me so long.
All right, nice. Gets the wall stun here. The splat and the follow-up with the down forward 1 string.
Yeah, big damage on the wall.
Nice.
Nice. Good stuff.
Glad to see that. I feel like in recent years we've been seeing a lot more Yu, and I'm happy because it's a very strong player.
I just got to comment as a fan. Like, I've been so into the different characters being used in the season. I mean, obviously, a lot of people have their things to say about Season 3, but I really love just seeing the character variety. Yeah. The characters are all and I know it's tough, Michael. You can probably speak to this, but balancing for competition, but also balancing for fun is such an important thing.
That's it in a nutshell. You know, I mean, it's not the same thing either. I mean, we can't just think of the top 10% that are competing, but everyone's got to enjoy the game.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Josie, man, though, she's a lot more fun more recently, too. I've been picking up her on stream when I play. The more damage from the new move she has is great.
Yeah, I saw you tweeting about that, actually, talking about Josie.
She's fun, man. I used her, you know, that 1 year Master Cup. I didn't do so well. The damage output just wasn't like Shima's. But now she's a bit better, and she carries a bit farther, too.
Yeah, and on top of that, just, you know, Season 3 in general is like the damage.
Damage and carry, everybody, right?
Yeah, everybody gets it.
Yeah.
Looking pretty comfortable there for you. She definitely put in the time as well in the lab. She came up with a lot of tech. I feel like she kind of,
wow.
because she's used.
I missed it. It's done already?
It's done
Yeah,
already,
we came
man.
in the middle of the match.
Yeah.
Yaguchi from Malaysia is still going to be there in the losers bracket. We'll see if we'll be able to see him a little bit later on. But we're going to get our next match
Tanu Kana.
up.
Oh, versus AK. This is going to be
Glad
good.
we don't have the chat on screen here, huh?
Oh, no, that's definitely not Tanu Kana. Man, it goes from small to big. It's definitely been blowing me up all day.
But yeah, that's definitely not Tanukana.
It's been blowing me
we
up
got
all
AK.
day.
Yeah.
Oh, AK Mogutan.
Yeah.
Mogutan.
Mogutan using Julia
yeah.
still?
Yeah.
All right.
She was using Lily until Julia came out.
Yeah, because she was forever like a Julia player.
Yeah.
Started, I believe, in Tag 2.
Well, she was JC, right, back then
Yeah,
in Tag 2. She was always asking, where's Julia? I'm like, I don't know.
I've not seen her before. So where is she from? Is she from
Japan.
Tokyo.
Tokyo.
Oh, okay.
So, you know, she hangs out with G and those groups. You know, there's different groups in Japan. And
Yeah.
so she's part of that one.
Ah, okay.
She's cool. She's a staple of Master Cup. She's been there many, many years. And she's really pretty strong, actually. So,
Sick.
not someone to sleep on.
And Dojin. I got crap. AK. Is,
Are you all right, Steve? You've been mixing up everybody's
I'm
names.
getting mixed up,
But
bro.
Dojin versus Tanukana.
Yeah, this is gonna be good though. AK is another one of those players who's super strong, representing the Philippines. I was actually talking about him and Dojin with Obama earlier.
Yeah.
Just saying that, like, even though they're kind of the forefront players that I look at from the Philippines overall is
11
super
players from the
strong
Philippines.
territory. Yes, and they're
Here in the
representing.
I'm a fan of AK, man.
I'm a big fan of AK and Dojin for that matter. I just really love the fact that they're super young and they've always been traveling to try to get. They're always trying to maximize their skill.
But there's a really stark difference between Dojin and AK. Like,
Yes.
They were telling me, because I went to the Philippines, right, and I got to talk to them quite a bit. Dojin is the guy who's looking in the frame data. You know, that's his whole thing. He's
a
teaching
scientist.
AK all the tricks. But AK, he's not like really up on all the frame
He's a
data.
field
He
player.
plays by feeling.
Oh,
right?
yeah. I think we kind of got that feeling when we first saw him at the Tag 2 World Finals, where he ended up demolishing a lot of the Korean and Japanese players.
I think that's what makes him dangerous a lot of times, too.
Scary, unpredictable, man. I remember that Tag 2 finals as well. Him versus Help Me, where he just double flipped out of nowhere. Every one of them hit, man. It's crazy.
Anyways, here we go. Starting it off, AK and Mogutan.
And Shahina character as well, that's been a topic of conversation in Season 3. Definitely a lot better.
He's really good now. I feel like he's always been kind of like on that line anyway. A lot of people, when he was first introduced, they didn't play him. But I feel like he's always had like the great basic like Tekken tools. He's got a down 4-1. He's got the hop.
Oh
that
my
down back
gosh.
2-1 just as good as well. And now he's got like that down 4-4 2 extension out with a new tailspin. Like he's just looking good all around.
I think in general, just his damage buff, man. If you think about it, his launches, you get like 72 damage off a down 4-2, you know, which is crazy. That down 4-2 is really
But
good.
it's funny, because I don't know if you guys remember, but Lohai was saying early on he's not that great. He was trying to use Law, and they said, but people want me to use Shaheen, so I got to use them.
That's what he said. He said that?
Yeah, that's what he told me. I guess they feel that pressure to, you know, like JDCR and Heihachi.
It is a thing now, right? That full cross down 4-2 gets the hit and the combo. Yeah, that's definitely a thing now, right? And that's one of the things that's happened, like, to, like, just competitive fighting games in general, right? Being in front of that crowd, sometimes people will legit sway you from cheers alone.
Nice. Don't listen to the crowd.
KO. Surf on them.
You know, internationally, AK's been to quite a few events. Not able to really capitalize. I think the last time we really saw him, at least on TWT Master events, he got top 8 at the Korean event. But from there, we didn't really see him. Not too much. He's been obviously doing very well at the local level in the dojo events.
Yeah.
But he started off the year super strong with Evo Japan, where he ended up getting second place.
Yeah. So you know the potential is there. The potential for him to win this whole tournament is there.
Oh, yeah. Would not be surprised.
See if Mogutan can get around on
Oh, there you go. Shotgun bang.
Round 4.
A couple few tricks right there from Mogutan, like that power crush trick. But AK was just 100% prepared for it.
That's the thing too, you know, AK's actually been grinding out Julia a lot lately. I watch a lot of their local events. They stream a lot of it, and they actually have Tekken at the level where they're televised over there as well. They do a lot of great things, I think, to kind of enrich the game there for the players.
Was telling me they got a TV show that they do, what is it, weekly, I think
yeah,
you said, right?
It's on one of the popular actual sports channels over there as well.
That's pretty sick.
All right, the follow-up here, keeping him at the wall here, gets the punish. AK looking to close it out.
Yeah, this offense from AK, he's looking really strong. Mogutan in trouble.
Just a sliver of health there. Oh,
Yeah, finishes it with a low. Good stuff from AK. Good defense, man.
Yeah.
Mogutan trying to get those shotgun mix-ups in, AK having none of it.
You can see Dojin in the background. Actually, AK and Dojin have been teaming up recently for their team tournaments that they've been having in the Philippines, seeing great success together. They actually won the team tournament at Rev Major earlier this year, too.
I think it's a good combination to have as well, if you think about it, the way you said, Marco.
Science and feel?
Yeah.
That's like the ultimate combination, man.
Get ready for
and AK, man, I mean, you can't really tell from here, but he's just so passionate. Like that time at Rev Major.
He was crying, man.
Oh, man.
He was like in tears after he lost. Like, and that's the thing, man. I love that kind of passion, especially coming from like you said, man. The community is so strong, so you know they're putting in the work to make it count.
Yeah, and if the Philippine fans are watching right now, I got to give a special shout out to them. One of the most passionate and amazing crowds out there just for Tekken. If anyone has a chance to go to Rev Major in the future, make sure you guys do so.
Please, I guarantee you.
After all these years on the Tekken project, I finally went out this year.
Yeah, you said
it was
that.
so awesome.
I was talking about that
definitely
on stage,
recommend
too.
it. Oh, man, it was incredible. To finally just feel it, the whole country kind of like Tekken. Like I was telling Mark, man, there was a Comic-Con going on at the same time. Harada and I just wandered through. They didn't even notice that, some of them. And they were dressed up as Tekken characters like everywhere. And Harada's
That's a good
casually
feeling, right?
strolling by and they don't even like notice. They're just like, nah, I love this character. You know? It's crazy.
Oh my God, the wall carry here.
Look at the damage, man. That's definitely the biggest thing to Shaheen this season. It's just the damage he gets on every combo.
Yeah.
Plus frames, there, mix up.
Oh, here we
now,
go. Is this a comeback? Oh, it might.
That's dead.
That's dead. He's dead. He's dead.
Yeah.
But what a comeback there from Mogutan. AK was putting in work there. Got the nice wall carry, got the combo, but it wasn't enough here. Gets the punch parry.
Oh, now again, attacking their legs. Good Oki as well.
We don't see Mogutan on the World Tour that much, so I think maybe she's just kind of adjusting to it.
Looks like she's getting a bit more comfortable playing here.
Okay. Pushes at the wall here. Nice confirmation.
Very good.
Oh, what was that? That must have been a mistake. Low parry.
One too many times. Good look.
Oh
no.
my gosh, he's gonna have to be careful here. Don't guess wrong.
Okay.
What's the mix-up? Plus range.
Oh,
Oh, that's it. That's
I
it.
like that. The little stutter
play.
right there.
Nice.
That was a nice little stutter right there.
round
Mogutan, all right. 2 rounds on this
I
second
told you
game.
guys.
Yeah, it's true.
Putting the pressure here on AK. AK's gonna have to make some adjustments here.
Good whip punch though.
Yeah. Good patience there from AK. Should take it to the wall here.
Oh, and he drops up 4-3. Doesn't get it. He wanted the spike. He wanted the follow-up.
Yeah.
Okay.
He had the punish on the wall standing 4 as well, but he didn't commit to it.
Oh, I thought it was going to be a wall splat.
And that's the thing. So Mogutan, when in rage, has really started putting the mix-ups on AK. Is this going to continue, though? That's the question right here. Oh, that's a big risk. I got to respect it, though. I got to respect it.
She's starting to go in with a lot more 50-50 full crouch now, because Julia has a very strong full crouch mix-up.
Oh, yeah.
And she has been finding success with it, but again, it is a 50-50, right?
Yeah, that's how she got that first round.
Well, she was up 2 rounds, so she had a little bit to work with though, right?
Yeah.
This thing's so scary by the wall. You know, the mid with the wall standing 3 tracks and does wall splat if close enough.
And it's safe.
And it's safe.
Yeah.
That's the key, right? Oh, here we go again. Bow and arrow.
Oh,
Follow
boy.
There.
Oh,
That was so sick. And look at the damage here it's going to do at the wall.
Ouch.
Extra rage damage as well. Not over yet.
And they got him back in the game.
No duck.
Oh, God.
Okay, goes for the punish. Here we go.
He uses the rage drive.
Goes for the mid option. Oh, and he was ready.
Nice.
Scouted it out.
Wow.
And he should be able to tie it up here. We're going to a final round here, match number 2.
Yeah,
Again,
that's
it's
what you
just
were saying.
he's coming down to 50-50s, man.
You were saying he's been playing a lot of Julia, too, so now 4-2 once again.
And that's the thing. It's about knowing the range, too, you know, where she's able to maximize using the bow and arrow, the wall standing 3. Oh, wait, what a dunk.
Duck, yeah.
I mean, could have went for a hop kick, though. That's the thing. It's like, it's great to get damage, but it's great to get damage and positioning. Nice, wall standing 2-2. Like crunching the ankles.
Okay, finishes
Let
the
that
string.
rip. What?
Oh!
This could be it.
That might be all she wrote. You're right.
That's it, right?
surf on
That's it. That's it. I mean, we
But
talked
that's
about it,
AK,
man.
right? His like hop kicks are insane.
Man, Moguldom was definitely warming up right there, though.
I know.
Yeah. Again, if you just guessed correctly in some of those 50-50s, would have been it.
Yeah.
Sometimes it just comes down to that, especially in the first two, man.
Yeah. I mean, they are 50-50, right? You're
Yeah.
either
Her
on the
first
good
match.
side or the bad side.
That's really good. A really good showing, though.
Yeah, this is winner side still, so she is still in the tournament. We might be seeing her a little bit later, but we do have more matches coming up. And this
There
one
we
right
go.
here,
The local hero.
Local hero Book going up against Larian from Canada. Man, we have so many countries representing here at the LCQ.
The amount of different flags I've seen so far already.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we were doing a signing session earlier, and I got to ask everyone where they're from, and there was just so many countries.
Dude was telling me, he's like, yeah, I came from Sweden. I'm like, wow.
Was it the main man?
Nah.
Oh,
No,
okay. He didn't show up
That
again.
There was like 3 people from Sweden, right? Like brother and sister and
Yeah,
another brother.
that was a few of them.
There's a lot of Europeans here, man. It was surprising to me. Like, there's so many Europeans that competing, but also just head to watch as well.
I mean, and that's always been the case. Like, even last year when we were in Amsterdam,
Oh, I got to say it, though.
so much, there was so many people.
In Amsterdam, that spectacle for a lot of the fans that went out there, I'm sure no one wanted to miss out on it again.
Oh, no, yeah, that's the whole point. Like,
Yeah.
and look, I've been to a lot of, like, events. I can tell you right now, when it comes to the Tekken World Tour, the finals have every time I go, every time it delivers.
Yeah. And I know as well from the European side of things is that that finals, so many people came for the first time to that event, and it's actually trickled down to the actual tournaments we have now. There's, overall, our numbers are getting a lot bigger because of that event.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
we did some number crunching. We saw some studies. I mean, Tekken has just grown around the world, and that's great. I mean, it obviously grew a lot in Europe last year.
I was about to
But
say.
even in the Americas and even in Asia, especially parts like, you know, the Philippines, Thailand here. Oh, my gosh, look at the wall carry.
He's got 2 Bosmia as well. Nice. No punish. That was the right punish.
Yeah, just he hesitated. All right, again, going towards the other side here.
Oh, let's go, Larian. Is he going to cause an upset early on? Imagine Book getting into losers round 1.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh,
the spring
boy.
kick.
Final round here, match number 1. Oh, wait, this is the final match.
Oh, what?
Oh, shit.
You're right. We
It's 1-1 already.
were talking too much, I guess.
It's because we just tuned in the middle of the match. I wasn't ready for this, and now I'm afraid because I'm hoping Book wins.
This would be a massive upset here. The local hero, the counter
Oh,
hit.
this could be big because he has all this meter as well. If he's able to push towards the other side of the wall, he might be able to expend some of that meter.
Eliza at the wall is so scary. Down 4.
Oh my gosh, counter hit, and he
Doesn't get
doesn't.
the combo.
Didn't step in enough.
Season 3.
Oh, rage.
Oh, the throw didn't work.
The antics, what are they?
Oh, the step, he had the right step.
Punish. Oh,
Okay.
wow.
He wasn't deep enough.
Okay,
The local hero
that was getting dicey.
pulls through.
That was crazy, man.
My man Book. G-Mama.
Very good stuff.
Yo, shout outs to Book. He gave us the tip on the boxing match. So that was really, really cool.
You went to watch
Oh,
Ty-
he's the one who
Ty-
told
He's the one who told us
You
about
guys were all there, but on different sides of the
Oh,
stadium,
yeah,
right?
I didn't even know you were going, man.
I saw him walk in, and I was like, Murray? And he turned back, and he's like, and then like Rick was like, what? And it was really cool. I'm glad it was cool because I got the picture with the champ, like, because you told me that.
I told you, right? The dude won
Yeah,
championship.
yeah.
Yeah, pet down. That dude's no joke, man.
All
Dude,
right.
we need to go to the same seat. I can tell you, like, what's going on. Like this. That
I'm
is my
definitely
thing.
down. I'm definitely
This
down.
is crazy. So this is probably the worst alliteration match we're going to have. It's going to be Nishi versus Nashi.
Nashi Nishi.
What?
Oh, man.
Nishi Nashi. Yep. So Nashi from the USA, Fang player, versus Nishi from Japan, who also uses Fang, but a number of other characters. We'll see how this works out. This is winners quarterfinals of their pool.
Yeah, Nashi been turning it up a lot
Yeah.
later on the later half of the season. I've been seeing his Fang get a lot more playtime. Had some really close matches on a few of like some of the the weekly tournaments, the Bud Light Beer
Offline
League,
tournaments,
all
the
of that.
online
Yeah.
tournaments as well. He's been placing well. Mostly known for being a sparring partner with a lot of the great players in the East Coast, especially Spirojin. Those guys play together
They're
a lot.
training partners.
But
yeah.
this is the Nishi that I'm familiar with. I think he's friends with Nobi and those guys.
Yep,
So he's
he
probably
is.
He's
pretty
good.
familiar with
He
them,
came
right?
down to
he's
Europe
good.
last year. He came to Celtic Throwdown, so I believe he uses Alisa, but like you said, Mark, maybe picking some other characters as well. But he did really well there at that tournament. He came with Makru, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
uses Elisa, Anna as well.
Yeah,
And he also uses Fang. But which character he's going to be bringing to the table, I have no idea.
Now Nashi's really good. I was talking to him earlier. We talk quite a lot, and He's really, really good, but in tournaments sometimes he just chokes. You know,
Yeah,
he'll drop combos that he never drops normally.
Nerves. Sometimes those nerves get the best of him. But I've also seen Nashi make some crazy comebacks. It's like once he collects himself and gets back in the game,
he's a beast.
He's a beast.
Yeah, he's been able to beat some of the top American players in tournaments. So.
But Nashi, one of those guys, and he's been playing Tekken 7 and like traveling for the tour even before it was called the Tekken World Tour.
Yeah, back in the Tekken Tour days,
in the Wizard World days, he was there. He was there. He's one of the. I love one of the things. I know we talk about this a lot, like when we see people in tournaments and going back. But when I see people still playing in tournaments, when they came from Wizard World, I'm like, that's OD. Because
that was the thing, right?
That was
went out to a bunch of.
I love the Wizard World events because they traveled around. That was the closest we got to having a local test for Tekken 7. Like a lot of people.
That was when the boards were.
That was when the board,
I remember that.
It was a beautiful thing, and look at what it's done. Look at what it does for competition to have access to it and letting these guys play. Nash, one of those guys.
Oh, we got a mirror. We got a mirror.
Okay. The mirror.
So winner gets to keep both of the vowels. Nishi versus Nashi.
Nishi.
This is definitely about the body meat.
This is a true mirror match.
All right, here we go.
Man, I love to see this though. You get all these international players. You fly out for an event. Right before that, they're all in Thailand, like playing at some cafe or something.
Yeah,
right?
it's actually not far from here.
I think that's the beauty of the LCQ is we're going to see more matches that we've never thought we were going to see compared to what we're going to see tomorrow, where it's a lot of the same players that we've seen throughout the entire year.
Yeah.
This is where we're going to see a lot more surprises, and I'm pretty excited. Oh, big block and a big punish.
That's a surprise. Trying to go for the snake edge. Cheeky.
Yeah. He went for the good old American style, unable to land it. He tried to test them. I mean, sometimes you got to test these players, right?
He's jumping as well. He's got back one, palm, counter hit.
Oh, what a duck.
Very nice.
And he gets the wall adjustment here. Whoop.
Okay, spins it early. Nash in trouble. Back really close to that wall. Yeah, you can see Nishi just taking his time, too. A lot of respect being played. Gets the wall. Okay, wait a minute.
Oh, he's running up on him. He's trying to get some pressure going.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, back against the wall here.
Oh,
my God, he got him.
That should be it, right?
Got the combo. Yeah, new string as well.
New stuff.
Round 2.
That move looks so sick. Season 3. Keep switching monitors.
Yeah, man. You were looking here, then I saw you turn, so I started looking there. Okay. Oh, he got him in the back here. Got to be careful. And he knew. He scouted it.
Right? He's like, you know I do play Fang as well.
I'm a Fang player myself.
Nice. Delay on the last hit for the extra damage. Good stuff from Nishi on the board.
3. Fight.
All tied up.
Kind of Kimbo. A lot of respect being played as well. And I guess these guys are super familiar with the range, right? Obviously, they play the same character. Playing a lot more cautious. This happens to me a lot. If I play a mirror match, I freak out even more. I'm like, they know everything I'm going to do.
Know all the tricks.
They know everything, right?
Oh, he dropped the combo there. Didn't get the forward right kick. This could be problematic here.
Yeah, no need to take any big risks now for Nashi. He just chill. Poke away.
Oh. Wow. Counter hit 4. All right. And he still got the combo at the end.
4. Fight.
Right, Nashi looking really good in his first game versus Nishi.
Good backdash there from Nishi. No punish though.
I think Nishi might be in a tough situation here. I mean, you got to think about it. It's about knowledge. I mean, do these players know the options here? If Nishi loses here, for example, and he switches characters, that could be a bad trap that he's going to put himself into.
Yeah. Nishi utilizing the back Kempo really well at the moment.
Uh-oh. Nice.
Nashi with rage.
I like how he backed up right there, get away from the low option out of back turn. Nashi still fighting it out though.
Oh, he had it right there. He could have let it rip.
He had the launch. Quick duck. Didn't come.
Fish hook.
Fish hook him.
Final round here, match number 1. Nashi Nishi.
Not confusing at all, no.
Focus.
Oh, that was tight.
That's the thing. He hasn't been making the commitments there with the reverse Kempo step.
Yeah.
See, you got me doing it now too. See if I keep switching monitors.
Man, I'm trying my damn. This is just only look right here.
Nice.
You should be able to close that out. There it is.
Nashi really going for those plus frames though with that headbutt, right?
Yeah. And that headbutt now in Season 3 leaves the opponent closer to you. It used to be that you can only really use it at the wall for pressure because it was very easy to backdash out of the pressure, but now, it's a lot better to use in the open. But yeah, I mean, the defense from Nishi really strong.
And I see Spiro, training partner in his ear.
Dude, he's the best guy. He came up to me as well at Celtic Throwdown. It's so soothing, you know. He's like, hey, man.
Yeah.
Got a cool voice, right?
Hey, you got this, man. You got this, man. He's super, super calming, man.
Yeah.
Is he still playing Eddie?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's I'm gonna tell you right now, Spiro's been doing these Eddie versus the world.
Yeah.
And
All the punishing, right?
And for every character across the cast, he makes a stream and he does an entire set, and he's like, "This is what you need to punish with Eddie versus whatever character."
He
I'm
goes
fighting.
down the move list.
And he learns along the way as well. That's why we saw him get, what, second place? Or was it third place at the last Master with Anakin?
I think it was second. It was
Yeah,
second.
I
Yeah,
mean,
he ended up
he beat
beating
Mr.
Jimmy.
Naps. Yeah.
He beat Naps, yeah.
That's cool, man. You know, I've been seeing him at like a lot of the tour stops over the years.
Yeah. He's a Wizard World guy too.
Yeah, you're right.
Nashi. Down on. Oh, wow.
Good stuff.
And this is definitely turning around. Nishi getting a lot more control in the second game.
It looks like Nashi hasn't had figured out an answer for the back tempo yet, because Nishi's been using it a lot. There again, you know, he needs to try to chase it down if he can.
And he's playing in like range 3 on top of it. He's playing really far out.
Yeah, that's the thing too. I think that's why he's going forward with the headbutt so much. He doesn't want to take too much of a risk that will put him outside.
Bam!
Oh my god.
Max range wall bounce.
Oh my god.
And Nishi on set point here.
Well, that's the thing too. Nishi using that reverse tempo step is kind of putting the fear into Nashi,
Yeah.
making him second guess his approach.
I mean, when Nishi is up close, Nashi's been doing really good at that up close game, and that's why Nishi started using back tempo to get out of there. And look what it did. It turned that whole first match around, and now he's on set point.
Uh-oh.
And not for too much longer, though. Nashi can get something started. A little chip damage right there.
Oh, boy.
He-
No punish.
The wrong punish.
Uh-oh.
Nice.
Okay,
Good
this
option
it
there.
can be
He goes,
big damage.
he goes for the break. He still has the screw here.
Rage drive available. Is he going to throw it out?
Oh, that's
of
the right
course he
time to
is.
do it.
That
Don't
was
turn your,
definitely the right
don't
time.
you dare turn your back on me.
Stays alive here.
Oh, nice. He had the right read, but of course, got crushed. Not able to get any
Nashi
damage.
turning up the aggression, knowing that he has to chase him down if he's
Yeah.
using that back tempo, man.
But now you can use the stage to your advantage, right? You get closer and closer to that wall, lets it rip this time. He's definitely going to get wall now.
Oh, what should he use? 1-3.
Yeah. Probably we got a better wall splat
Yeah.
opportunity there. Look at this. He has him in range, but it's very dangerous.
Yeah.
Back to the
Oh.
wall. Oh my god, this is bad.
Chunks.
This is bad. Now about even.
Nishi has rage drop as well. Uses it here. Puts Nashi in rage. Oh, yes.
Again, the blue stuff.
The boulder, blue shoulder.
Oh, boss. I like to change up this time. Just getting a little stronger when it comes to that offense. Definitely got Nashi back in this game.
Yeah.
You guys ever play the stage and kind of think your phone's ringing?
Yes.
I can't believe you brought that up because it does happen.
Yeah. I was like, you hear that? Is that me?
You're like checking your pockets and you're like, wait a minute.
I think I was on stream when I was doing it too. I was like, whoa, hold on. I got a call? I don't have a ringtone like that.
Right?
What?
That's a strong ringtone. It's going through the headphones.
Nishi able to close it out, but man, what a pretty tight set between these two. Obviously, Nashi had a hard time just finding his way in. Once the reverse tempo really started showing its dominance here and making him second guess himself, that really changed everything.
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
nice Cash style.
Trungy, huh?
Oh yeah, Trungy, another one of the training partners of Spirojin too.
He's been traveling a lot this year as well.
Yes.
You know, came down to Europe, to Greece for that tournament. Did pretty well.
Yeah, still
We got,
sticking it with Geese.
A local player on the right, I guess.
Yeah, Oblivion.
Yo, all of Noctis's outfits are sick. Like all of them.
If you're
you own
royalty,
some,
you
don't
gotta be, right?
Yeah.
I think I've seen Steve show up in some.
Yo, look.
Steve definitely has those boots.
I definitely have the, and I want that the cardigan. I need that counter.
Counter hit there with the 4-4 1+2 has the wall. Let's see what he does to convert here. Mix up. What you got?
I want 1-2.
You guys seen many Noctises so far today?
No, actually, this is the first Noctis we've seen today. I'm
I've
glad
only
you
seen
said that.
Jotaro mostly, right?
Yeah, so now we know there's at least 2 Noctis players here in the LCQ. Oh, gets the swipe and the follow-up there. That should close it out. Look at that. Trungy, round number 1. But the thing is, you know, Oblivion was doing such a great job really controlling the pace of the match, but it was just those key moments where he faltered.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, boy.
Drops
Oh,
it.
no.
Doesn't dash up enough.
Yeah, Trunky's well versed, right? He's been around for quite some time. Originally like a Steve player, so he knows. He's been around the block a few times when it comes to these high pressure situations, as well as just like dealing with certain characters. But Noctis a whole new ball game. I feel like in Season 3.
Yeah, Trunky got top 8 at the last LCQ, and I saw the way he got top 8 was the most clutch shit I've ever seen in my life. So this guy's very, very good.
Oh, he didn't use the meter, but hey,
could've finished it,
live
no?
to fight another day.
He
also
wanted to
just
save it for the last round, probably, right?
yeah, and he also just found out that his opponent ate the mix-up from quarter circle back too.
Yeah.
So he might be able to use that a little bit more as well.
But it has been parried. Noctis can parry that.
Yeah.
And he's already done it once.
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh, point blank.
Oh, boy.
Strike. He should be able to close it out here. Oh, no, he's choking it up.
Oh, back 3-2.
Dude, this is going to do a ton of damage. This is going to do a ton of damage.
Is he going to find the wall again?
He could. Not quite.
Oh,
Should have did some jabs. Probably should have went for the 4-1 plus 2.
Oh, my God.
You're done.
he's done. He's dead.
That's why you got to finish your combos, kids. Finish your combos.
He's still got 2
Make sure you
gauges left, too, right?
Don't leave that console until you finish your combos, kids. Not going to let you leave. But, Mom, I said do it. But, yeah.
Finish your combos. Do your frame data study.
But, yeah, that was a really clutch match right there. Trunky closing it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely, you said he's clutch. He's definitely one of those guys. On top of that, he's very execution heavy. So he's probably going to optimize in a lot of situations. Sometimes the nerves hits him, but more times than not, he's the guy who's going to maximize.
I also remember those crazy combos he did in Tag 2 with his Lars and Steve
that's
team,
him.
man.
That's him.
That's, yeah, Trunky, man.
Round 1.
So much personality. My boy Noctis.
Oh, he went for the neutral jump to start it off. He really wanted to get something going on there.
Noctis in this season as well, it kind of feels like the scrubby stuff got nerfed and the really solid stuff got buffed. So he's a better character in this season anyway.
Yeah, he has more of a Tekken character feel now, which I really like. Oh, but man, he can't feel anything right now.
Man, Trunky don't care about none of that. 4-1 plus 2. Catches him trying to move. He's definitely going to get the wall. One with looping, yeah. Takes the OP. Sidestep 3. He has a sticker of Sidestep 3 on most of the hats that he wears. I just want you guys to know that. It's like Geese actually doing Sidestep 3. It's hilarious.
Wow. You guys always trick me with that stuff. Is that real?
It's real. I'm not even just, I'm telling you.
I don't know when to trust you or not.
You see, that's the thing. You always trust Steve. You never trust Rip.
Yeah, real talk.
I only say that. If Rip was here, I'd say the opposite.
Good stuff from Trunky. 1 round away from taking a set.
Fight.
Man, he is working on a clean sweep here.
So
man, we're playing online now. Let's go.
Got to try something new, man. It's not working for him.
Okay, he's gonna get quite the carry here. Let's see what he does with it. Oh man, he's pumping those pedals.
Man. Good stuff.
Trunky takes it 2-0, and we're going right back into it.
Look at this match. Look at this match.
Who we got?
Kudans.
The man.
That's right. He's out here for the LCQ, right?
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people have forgotten about the fact that he's here, the LCQ, man, because he qualified, of course. Actually, he was champion the first year.
Yeah.
He came second the second year. I mean,
That was the question. It's like, I know for us, it was like, I heard he's not coming. Is he coming? Is he here?
I saw that
No one
Twitter
knew,
exchange
right?
between him and the hot dog. He's like, sorry, I'm late, but yeah, I'll be there.
Nice to see him, of course. The question is, did he bring the turtleneck?
Right? I'm trying to see the turtle.
Yeah, I'm trying to see that.
Not in this environment, though. They said this is
No, I
winter
went
here.
with cap.
They said it's the winter here. This is definitely not anywhere near cold.
But this venue is pretty cool. I could use the turtle now myself right now.
AC on full blast, boy.
Try to go with the twin lances. The Wild Standing 4 ends up closing it out, and Kudan taking that first round here.
Yeah, definitely one of the favorites to win this LCQ, but he has to play on form, man.
Yeah,
There's a lot of people out here.
That's the
I
thing
do,
is,
man.
Mishimas have to be on form. If you're going to win anything, you always have to be on form with Mishimas. That's the thing is, we don't see Mishimas that often anymore. It's like a lost art form.
Yeah.
And this is the first Devil Jin and the first Dragunov we've seen all day.
Oh, that's true.
But you know, I love watching Kudan because you know myself, a Devil Jin player, and I would see a lot of people just go towards his mix-ups. You know, just go for the hell sweep. You know, try to mix them up. but that's how he plays. You see the whiff punish with electric, that's how you play Machine.
I mean, he's definitely, like, Kudans has the experience, right? We've definitely seen him, like, I've seen him in tournament matches get a Hell Sweep block 2 times in a row, and then do Hell Sweep a 3rd time.
You have to.
You have to believe in yourself, right? You got to believe in yourself.
How much do you think that the changes to double jin affected him? Because obviously, like, he's clearly not done as well here. The up forward 4 now, not giving that back 4 guaranteed. Like, you have to kind of dash up into a mix-up. I think that really hurt him and his playstyle because that's what he does, this raw mix-up.
No, that's
mind game.
I think him not going to events hurt him more. I think that hurt him more. I mean, honestly, because, I mean, up forward 4 is still safe. It crushes better. It's just, it's a lack of overall damage, and maybe Oki, that's what he's missing, right? But the thing is, if you're not going to be at events landing those up forward 4s, it's not going to matter.
No problems today, though.
So far.
The movement.
I mean, you talk about, like, execution. That's one of the things I love about, like, Mashimas in this game. The execution definitely pays off. I'm one of those guys. Like, I'll play a character, and I'm like, look, the higher the execution, the better. It looks cooler, it feels better, and everything. That's cool.
That's a good example right there, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I knew you were going to say that. I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah, but it's true, right?
Yeah.
Like,
well, this is my dude. You know, I don't know if you guys are called Jingu, but he's basically the dude who taught me Tekken when I was Tag 2 is when I really started to learn the game, right?
Okay.
And they're like, okay.
Jingu's actually a legend, yeah.
When you join and you learn the game, you have to start with Paul. I'm like, no, I want to do double jin. He's like, are you
No,
insane?
you're not ready.
And I went with it, got my ass kicked for like a whole year before I could actually start playing, but it was worth it, man.
You know, I have a lot of people like Nerd Josh, one of those people. He's like, yo, Steve, man, I want to get like to the meat, and he's like, I want to play Kazuya. Right? I'm like, you can't do that. Like, I was like, I like, and Nerd Josh is God. Like, I'm like, bro, that's a hard jump to go from like just go into Tekken and start with the Mishima. You're actually asking to lose. Like, it's hard.
You're entertained for, you know, quite a while until you get the hang of it. But then it's so satisfying because when you hit someone
satisfying. Because Nerd Josh still does it. He still does it. He's like, yo, I'm trying to hit this down forward to electric. I'm like, bro.
I mean, there are a few things more satisfying than landing like a counter hit electric God Fist or maybe 4 hell sweeps in a row. I mean, what's better than that, right?
Just outplayed. Every time you hit that electric, outplayed.
Yeah, it's a vocal. It's like a vocal thing, right? Even no matter what game you play, there's not many games that you play that you hear that. You're like, oh man, that dude's good.
Yep.
That guy knows what's up.
You guys probably don't know that when we remade the game in the Unreal Engine with Tekken 7, it changed a lot of stuff, and that was one of them. And we actually had to sit down again, doing the electrics and being like, does this sound right? Does it feel right? We redid the tuning on that.
That's sick.
Specifically with Beastmaster.
That is so good. The lore. See, that's what I'm talking about.
The fact that you guys have to put so much care and detail into making sure landing an electric feels good, that says a lot.
I mean, and then like, even going more so, I remember a while ago when people were like, yo, man, you guys changed the Brian laugh noise. It's like, actually, it's the same, but it's so bad. It's like, we've used it for so long that when you upgrade all, like, the sounds and stuff like that, it affects the game, so you have to go in.
Right. Like you said, a lot of times we don't change stuff. Oh, they did.
They definitely changed. I'm like, bro, that's the same thing. You just, you guys are going too hard.
Did we change it? No.
Like, we definitely changed it.
And there it is, Wraith Kick, able to end it, man. Look, that was a very strong second match from Kudans, and hopefully we'll be able to see this legend later on in the tournament. I mean, you got to look at the results for the last 3 years for Tekken World Tour. First place the first year, second place last year, and this year, who knows? Who knows? Maybe he'll make it to the top 19.
That would be so sick to like not really participate in the tour, but then come breeze through LCQ.
So many people are forgetting. Like, we talk about all these players here, but I'm pretty sure this is the first time we said Kudan's name. Like, that's the thing, and it's no disrespect. It's just
y'all must have forgot.
It's so many strong players, man. It's so many strong players, and you guys are gonna see a lot of them after we come back from this break. More LCQ action right after this.
Taking me to the arcade and watching him.
Tekken goes back to 1997 for me, back in Tekken 2, so it's been a long time. Competing, however, 2016, 3 years and counting.
Competitively, I've been playing since the middle of Tekken Tag 2.
DreamHack has been an amazing experience. Leading up to this event, I had my nerves in check a little bit, usually on the anxious side, so I went in with a good mindset and played my best, I think.
DreamHack went surprisingly very well. I placed 17th out of 335 competitors. I was able to knock off Saint. It went really well.
It's always great to come out to events just to see everybody. It's more the social aspect for me, just seeing all my friends and hang out with them because they're across the country. You don't get to see them all the time.
It's a tournament, you know, you're out with your friends. It's a new experience for a lot of people. So, you know, just enjoy it, soak it all in. Don't focus on the results too much. You'll get there. You will get better if you put the time in. All in all, just have a good time. Have fun.
This is Spiro Janeros. He is a top-level Tekken player from the old Tekken 5 days. You know, he was just hanging out. I said, hey, let's get some games, and
it's like history after that. We just became like best friends.
Yeah.
And, it just started off as like a game of Tekken.
They mean a lot, the things that y'all guys are doing for us as players.
There's players with a lot of potential out there with no real means to travel, and this gives them a great opportunity to travel, come out here, and show everybody what they've got.
You know, you win a tournament, you get a chance to go to a master, not a challenge, not a dojo, not a challenge, but a Masters event.
I was like, yeah, online tournaments, yeah, they're fun. So I was like, yeah, let me jump in.
I decided to, you know, try them out, give them a try, and then look at me now.
So the competition is just almost what you'd see at a LAN event offline. You have a lot of top players there.
The competition, it was really good. Like, it was really good. It was like a lot of players that's at DreamHack now, you know, they participated in the actual Masters, you know. It's vital. Like I would say, like, it's very vital to the community.
Tekken has brought me so much joy and the friends I've made, and I'm so grateful for it. This whole experience has been amazing.
Shout out to my brother Ganson, and shout out to my boys Knock, Word, Mills, and Q. You know, thanks for making me a better player, and thanks for those sessions.
right, guys, we're back here from the Last Chance Qualifier, live from the Tekken World Tour Finals in Bangkok, Thailand. My name is Mark. I'm here with Spaghetti Rip, Michael Murray, and Taste the Sleeve.
Hey. Been good so far, man. We've seen a lot of character that I've We've seen a lot of different players.
Guys.
It's getting even better.
Steve.
What's up? What's up, man?
We have last year's LCQ winner. Man like Girlanda. Bellissimo.
Man like Girlanda.
Man like. All the way from Italy, man. Yes, the last year's LCQ winner. You know what? No one really thought that this guy would win that.
No one bet on his name. No one put it on paper.
No,
damn, that's definitely true.
But he did it, man. And it's like it's the crazy thing about this is that anyone on their day could win this. And it was his day.
Yeah, on any given day.
Tekken has done that. Like, Tekken has definitely put players in line, and you're like, I didn't even think about that guy. And then that's the dude who wins. Girlanda was man like Girlanda. I love that. I love that.
He's going to be going up against a Thailand. Philippines.
Jetmiss.
Winners quarters. So we're a little bit into this bracket. And he's sticking with Katarina. This is the thing, right? So when Season 3 came out, he was deciding, should I stick with Katarina because she is weaker now? But he was like, picking Julia. It wasn't working out for him. I said to him, look, man, Katarina is a character you're most comfortable with. You know, the tier list in this game is not that important. You can win with any character.
That's definitely true. I tell people that.
As soon as he went back to Katarina, he did a BTC Berlin Tekken Clash. He came third, I think. You know, so Katarina is his strongest character. He's rocking it. Let's go.
The outfit is sick. All right, here we go.
Well, Ranchu, you know, winning last year with Bear, that was
that was gold. That kind of just proves it, right? You don't really need tiers. It's just like if you're comfortable with a character, just rock that character, man.
Yeah.
All right, he's starting off with this nice combo to start it off.
Nice.
Nice interruption. Jab, jab, hurricane kick on top of it. Oh, double focus, cancel, dash up. Yo, Jetmiss, hold on.
You got Steve's attention now.
Yeah, look. You say what now?
He's going to push pretty far, not going to get the wall there.
Oh.
No punish.
What is he doing? That was a big launch there.
Yeah.
Could have just did something simple and it would close out.
Uh-oh, now he's going to have to be careful. He's going to have to deal with the mix-ups. What you going to do?
Oh, man.
Oh, man. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. Let go of my arm, Steve. Let go of my arm. I saw you move your hand. I saw you move your hand.
I was about to.
I'm in the safe zone here, man.
Oh, you think you're safe? So you're two people away. You think you're safe. All right.
I think I am.
My wingspan is pretty
You never know
good,
when Steve starts swinging me around, we might hit you. You never know.
The giant swing.
Pick up the table.
I got about 85 kilos on me, but that doesn't matter.
Oh, that ain't nothing. You didn't see what happened at I actually squatted my friend Coogie. He's 260 pounds. So keep that in mind. All right. Shout out to Bubsy, by the way, man. My brother in arms.
Man, Bubsy.
My brother in arms.
Definitely, man.
Round 3.
I only said that because he told me he was supposed to be here. He told me he was going to be here.
Well,
I'm going to come all the way. I'm coming there, and I'm telling you I'm going off. I love you either way, though.
Oh, he went for the nice punish. It was negative enough where he got the down two, but he wasn't able to confirm with the combo. And look at that. No more meters. He's going to have to make up for it somehow.
Had the wall bounce to drop the combo. Here we
What
go.
a punish.
Oh, demon flip throw. The follow-up here into the down roundhouse.
Yes. Little pop-up there as well.
I
with
love
the
when people do that.
To the skies. The Mary Poppins out of here. Oh, he doesn't get the stomp.
Yeah.
I love that punish.
So one thing that I saw in Pakistan when we was at Takra Club, because there's so many Akumas there, right? Against the demon flip, a lot of people walked under it. I don't see that enough. And people like
right, or do a move that'll put you under it too, right?
Yeah, go under it, yeah. But we haven't seen that. We see a lot of people try to jab challenge it, but that's dangerous. Because the dive people beat the jab, and you get a full launch. So, yeah, the matchup knowledge. Anyway, final round here, first game.
I mean, that kind of goes back to what we were saying about that Bronson thing, right? When he was playing King. Not naturally a King player, but he understood that, like, this is a good tactic to stop Akuma from going crazy.
Yeah, for sure. Look at that punish with the down two, so good.
That's the thing, too, is like mitigating the risk is hard to do if you don't have the experience. I mean, Pakistan, one of those players that has a ton of Akuma players, right? So naturally, their defense against that character should be much better.
Yeah, it's not just about the theory, it's about the practice as well, how good you are. But here we go, wall splat. This could be it, potentially.
Oh, missed the second hit, the follow here.
Oh
my God. Why did Jetmiss get all those rounds out of nowhere? He was down 2 rounds, and all of a
I
sudden
don't
he
even
came
know when
back.
you start getting bubbles on that side, man.
I didn't say anything.
I'm glad you said that, though, Spag. When you talk about, like, it's not only about having access to, like, all this information. It's about being able to put it into practice. I can know everything in the book, but if I can't do it with my hands,
Yeah.
It don't mean squat.
It doesn't matter.
It don't mean squat. It's like, yeah, man, I know this is plus this is minus this, but if you ain't punishing it,
Well, that's
it
the
don't
chat,
even
right?
matter.
They're like, oh my God, he didn't do like the down forward 2 and that insane combo. What's wrong with him?
I was literally on Twitter just talking like, yeah, man, that guy sucks. He could have did this. I'm like, bro, you're playing you're playing video game Twitter right now. You need to get out of here, bro.
Well, that's what cracks me up when we go to Muay Thai matches or something. You have these old dudes with beer guts being like, what are you doing? Come on, you need to do a hook right there. What's wrong with you? It's like, you serious?
Yeah, right? You're not in the ring. You need to calm down.
Nice stop here. Follow up here. Girlanda again starting well pretty early, but I mean, Jetmis was able to come back pretty hard that last match.
That's when he built that meter.
Oh, right. He knew the gap.
Fireball block punish. Okay. Get off of me.
Oh, the wall.
Bounce.
The chunks of damage. No wall trap though. Luckily, this man. Down 3 clean hit.
Those things hurt, man.
Yo, Jetmis. Jetmis.
Took that round out of nowhere, man.
It's every time I look up, he's got a bubble. I'm like, what is going on?
Who gave him that? He stole that.
He stole that before he left.
Oh, while standing 2, gets the demon flip. The follow up here. He should be able to push towards the wall.
Yep.
There he goes.
Interesting option at the wall there.
Down 2 once again. Got him in the corner now. He's dangerous.
What's he doing? He went for the looks like the wall break. Is that what he was going for? Oh, he's done.
My dude is actually just playing Street Fighter. He ain't using no meter. He ain't doing none of that. He's like, look, crouching 3, DP, we in there.
Down 2 immediately to start the round here. Jetmis looking really strong to put the last year's LCQ winner into losers bracket early on.
Oh, and he went for the demon flip mix up at the wall here. Oh, very dangerous. Big counter hit.
That's a classic flame trap, too.
That's day one, bro.
Right?
That in the 1-1-2, right?
Yeah.
Follow up here. Oh, he could have killed right there, but doesn't matter. Right now, in rage, Girlanda, it's all on him. All on him. Is he going to have another Cinderella story of a day? We're going to find out.
No. Down 4.
Not this time. Not this time.
No, he's still in losers.
Oh,
you can't count him out.
It's true. It's true.
You can't count him out.
Yo, Jetmis, out of nowhere. Big smile.
Yeah.
Jetmis from the Philippines.
Repping the Philippines. Man, we've been talking, we've gotten a lot of chances to talk about the Philippines, just how strong they are. Every territory, in all honesty, that's been represented here has been doing pretty well. I mean, you're at the LCQ. What more can you ask for?
We are asking for more matches, and we're going to get them. Here we go. It is, whoa, we got Fighting Spirit, a.k.a. that boy from Korea with the nasty Steve.
Yo, look, I watch him. He's one of the people I watch stream a lot, actually. Fighting Spirit, one of those guys, very strong. His Steve is nothing to sneeze at.
Yeah, for sure, man. One of the top players in Korea. And we've got Merku on the other side from Belgium, part of that TDB crew. Knocked his player.
His follow-up here has another opportunity. He's going to have to be careful. Nice low parry.
Parry.
Man knew. He just knew.
Yo, Fighting Spirit got some crazy hair, yo.
He got some crazy hair. He got a nice range of colors on his arcade stick.
Man, that light is doing something trippy. That shirt is definitely not that color. I'm telling you right now. It's like orange or something.
No, I'm pretty sure it's infrared. It's that infrared color.
You know how dope this song is?
It's all about balance, man. All right, here we go. Match number 2, and it looks like, again, Fighting Spirit should be up 1-0 at this point.
All right, going to Infinite Azure 2.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't know that he was coming out here, man. Fighting Spirit.
A lot of us didn't know because he didn't sign up under his Smash GG name.
Okay.
So we had to make the adjustment at the last minute.
That thing Rick was talking about, right?
Yes. Make sure you guys sign up with your actual player name.
Please, please. Rick has a lot of stuff to worry about already, so please use one account.
And Merku, I actually, one of the guys that introduced himself to me a while ago, I met him last year, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like that. Trying to see if he was ducking there. Great check. Fighting Spirit kind of second guess his approach right now. I mean, you should. Noctis is definitely not a character you can take lightly anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, back once.
Lights out.
Good jab. Good jab. Stop that up close movement. Fighting Spirit definitely likes to close that gap pretty quick.
And really solid at the moment.
That's side step 2, right?
Yeah, side step 2. It's a good move because I think it's neutral on block, so it's like it puts you back into that situation where it's like a mix-up. But yeah, nice Fighting Spirit's defense holding up here.
Round 2.
Yeah, it really complements the rest of Noctis's move list.
You always got to watch out for that back one, and you know Noctis doesn't have a lot of moves that will high crush. The best lows.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about, like closing that distance. Fight Spirit knows that, right? He knows that Noctis is not going to be able to do too much to stop that pressure, especially you got back one, back two up close, all really good tools.
Yeah.
I mean, the best tools. Excuse me.
Oh,
nice
sidestep the spear, nice.
Yeah. Round 3.
We've got set point now for Fighting Spirit over Merku.
The trade. Oh, nice 4.2 steal.
Yeah, still able to get some damage out of it. He wasn't able to get the full combo like this. Oh, he missed the instant flicker cancel while setting one.
That's pretty.
What a block. Like that. Going into stance up close, rage. Merkel in trouble. That's gonna be
that movement though, that's nice.
He's moved around him, man. He knew exactly what to do. Fighting Spirit looking very comfortable. Moves on here.
Plays like a he's playing Steve like a real boxer, like
yeah,
he was the boxer.
weaving.
This dude from Belgium. Yeah, I met him earlier. He came out to the signing session.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, this is going to be a good match.
Oh, we got Liquid again from Japan.
Going against Nishi. And Nishi is a Fighting Tuesday regular. He goes and he plays at Fighting Tuesday quite regularly. He actually works at Red Bull Gaming Spirit in Tokyo. So
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he works there.
So a battle between East and West Japan then?
Yeah, even in Japan, man, I noticed they've been trying to hold more offline events. Like the Fighting Tuesday is a big one.
Tuesday and Thursday.
Fighting Tuesday is actually ridiculous. Like I've been there multiple times. It's good.
How is it in Japan then? Is there a rivalry between different cities and like areas like East? Like
in general, there was like when you'd see this at Master Cup, especially. And Mark knows that pretty well, I think. But East and West Japan normally. So you got mainly Osaka and Tokyo.
Yeah.
Of course, you know the farther down Kyushu and those areas are pretty strong as well.
They started really coming into prominence, I think, during the Tag 2 days. Is really where Kyushu started their rise with players like Gen, like Noroma.
Yeah.
Yeah, but typically it's been Osaka against Tokyo.
Yeah. For the longest time, forever.
So Gen and Taisei, someone told me Taisei was like someone who taught him how to play Tekken, and they're from the same area. Maybe Tishimon was telling me or something. I'm not sure if that's true.
I thought Taisei was from the Osaka area, no?
No, he's from Kyushu as well.
Oh, then you're right. Then because Gen's from there as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gen's been playing for quite a bit though. He was pretty young when he started. He was what was it?
He went to Evo and he got second place or third place.
Second
second place when he was 14.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah.
And that's when JDCR was like unbeatable
Yeah.
almost, you know. So that was a very good
the first Tekken player picked up by Liquid.
Because he was young and his dad was taking him to all the events, so you could see his dad, kind of like AK and his family, right? It's kind of cool to see.
AK actually started around the same time too, because I mean, we saw AK at the World Championship. He was also 14 years old at that time.
Oh, the one in Tokyo, right? The arcade?
The one.
I thought that was a 2015, wasn't it?
No, it was Tag 2.
Oh, so earlier than that.
Tag 2, yeah.
But it's those kids that come from the arcade. They're a different breed, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And I was in Korea recently, man, and you know, Korea, there's no one at arcades anymore, man. Everyone's just playing online, and I'm like, everyone in Korea is kind of scared that they're not going to have that generation of really strong players bred in the arcades.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I've heard that exact same thing. Right? And especially now, you know, I mean, RIP to Green Arcade, that's definitely a thing where you don't get to, like, that was a very important structure when it came to like Korean players.
I mean, it's all about unity. I mean, you can think about it. There's other places around the world that don't have the infrastructure to have great online play. Particularly Pakistan, they still crack out on sessions like crazy.
I'm personally like I'm not an online guy. I would rather play in person, and I can run those sets. That's why when Pakistan, when they run like a first to 20 and a first to 30, I'm like, this is what we did back in St. We would go in the basement and just play 30, 40 games versus one person, and that's how you get better. That's my personal opinion. You know?
I think you're right. I think you're definitely right, man. It shows. It's showing in the results, man.
Pakistan is one man. When I tell you I am such a fan of everything that's happening in Pakistan.
Bro, you gotta come to Pakistan,
man. I wanted to come. I wanted to.
You guys want to go right now? Should we leave right now?
Leave right now. Get on the plane. Book the tickets. Murray, book the tickets. We out of here, man.
Dude, we still have a lot more matches to go here.
We'll take the Mishima jet. Let's go.
I think you guys want me around here for tomorrow as well, right?
Maybe.
The Mishima.
I mean, we'll make it back in time, right?
Yo, Ken running away with his first game.
Yeah.
Oh, he got him with the right option. Look at that. One hit could do it, and there it is.
Trade.
Round strike.
Man, Shaheen is such a cool character. He's so sick.
He is pretty tight, man. He's got a falcon and everything.
He has a falcon.
I want a falcon.
That's what Shaheen means. Shaheen means falcon.
What?
In Arabic.
What?
Yeah, bro.
I didn't know that. What? I
was
love the
a-
item. When I first saw the customization of him that has the falcon always flying, that is so sick to me.
But, you know, for me, Harad was kind of, that was one of the things that stuck out. I don't know if you guys remember, maybe it was Tag 2. We had a event where all of the press from America and Europe went to Dubai. And so we did all kinds of cool shit. Like they took everyone out in 4x4s into the desert.
Oh, you did the desert safari?
Yeah, and then they were doing the
Yeah.
falconing out there, and it was so tight. The dude, how he control it. We had dinner out in the middle of the desert. It was beautiful.
Dude, that desert safari, man, is so sick.
Tight.
So good.
I need to go to Pakistan.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh, we've got some really good matches coming up, man.
Yes.
After this, we've got crazy matches coming up next, guys.
Ah, the ones you're looking at now? Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see if Nishi can bring it back, though.
So yeah, like I was saying, you guys know Fighting Tuesday, but now there's G and a few of the other players are trying to create or like bolster an event in Akihabara that's on Thursday.
Wow.
It wasn't a whole lot of Tekken players apparently, but now they're really putting some more effort into that to have one.
That is so sick.
So do people still go to arcades in Japan? I heard that there's still people frequenting the
There's still
arcades.
people playing.
They do.
Yeah, definitely. I just, even when I was there, we go. Like I would go. Last time I was there with Anakin, we just came back from that one esports event. We did the exact same thing. We just go to the arcade and just run nothing but online Tekken matches. Even though it's outdated, we still just go in and just play it the same. And a frequent number of matches. It's not that big a thing. I definitely prefer the arcade. That's definitely where I definitely like that better.
Yeah.
All right, the follow-up here. Let's see. Right now, Gen's really been showing his dominance and the knowledge of the matchup at least.
Yeah.
I mean, Shaheen just really showing how great of a character Shaheen is here in Season 3.
Yeah, so many strong Shaheen players there in Season 3, man. Got Gen, AK, Low High, I mean, so many.
Yeah.
Doing bits.
Oh, that was sick.
That was
You get like these exchanges in Tekken, and it's like a martial arts movie, and I love it. Every second of it. Backflip out of the low.
Nishi's been sticking the whole day so far, though, right?
Yeah, so far. And excellent use of the reverse tempo step in that round, able to get 2 huge hits early on. Yeah. Now with the round advantage, we'll see if he's able to tie it up.
New stuff.
Oh, man.
Oh, wow. What a read on the low out of back turn.
Damage, man, from a low parry.
Yeah. Pretty high as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Close to that wall. The offense in favor of Nishi right now. By far, too. Back tempo once again. It saved him quite a few times. And 30 seconds left on the clock.
There's Harada's go-to move at the moment. That sidestep.
That 4-2.
Oh, yeah. The evasive punch.
Oh, what a punish.
This could do it, right?
Yeah, I think that's going to be it. So we've got Gen now on set point here.
Final round.
Put Nishi into losers and move on to winners finals.
Oh, the down 3 complete.
Oh, what was that?
Told you, man. Martial arts move.
It's a follow-up here. Let's see what he does.
Down 4-2.
And
Definitely going to get the wall.
And he's going to get the hurt. This is going to hurt big time.
Oh, no. You did that. That was your fault.
Yeah. Double Scorpion, not going to able to land it. That's pretty bad. You got to be careful.
Wait, is that the name
Double
of that
Scorpion?
move?
What is that called in English anyways? In Japanese they call it Oki, not Okizeme, but when you just like throw out a move that maybe your opponent will run into. That's what he was doing there with that uppercut. You know?
Oh, with the down 4-2, yeah.
Break his leg.
I mean, there's no term for it.
It's like a bait.
Yeah.
Bait.
It's just like catching timing, defensive,
Because in Japanese they call it the Okiwaza. Okiwaza, which you leave out there, then sometimes your opponent will run into it.
Okiwaza.
Yeah.
That's interesting. We have to start using that on commentary, Mark. Okiwaza.
Okiwaza is standing, Okizeme is on the ground.
Yeah.
Ah.
Low parry. Yo, Selfie Black. Hold on.
Seppi. All the way from Germany.
Ah, the 1-1.
Oh, Yu is actually switching to Ling, so she probably lost that first match with the Zafina.
I asked Seppi Black, are you ready if you have to face Yu Zafina? He goes, I think I'm ready.
That's definitely
I'm ready for Zafina.
Well, obviously he was, because she is now using Xiao Yu.
It must have been a blow-up, bro. It must have been a blow-up if she switched to Xiao Yu, because I haven't seen her play this character for a while.
Yeah. I mean, it's good to have one in the pocket, though.
Yeah.
Pocket Xiao Yu.
Oh, I can't wait to see that match. We have some good ones coming up, guys.
Yeah.
Cancel on the 4-4-2.
Oh.
The low, free.
Looking to close it out. Almost had it there, but again, Miguel with the rage. He hits hard.
Nice.
The slide.
Round 3.
Here we go. Tied up on rounds. Yu looking to tie it up here, though. She has some work ahead of her.
You know what I love about Steffi Black as well? He never switched from Miguel. Never.
Oh, yeah.
When everyone was shitting on him saying he's got T-Rex arms and this and that, he never switched. He's like, I don't care. I'm picking Miguel. I'm going to stick with him.
I love that more. I'm telling you, character loyalists, those are the people I trust the most. I'm telling you right now. I don't trust anybody, but I trust the character loyalists.
Was he using him in was he using him in tag too though? Was that his
Yes,
character?
Jin and Miguel.
Oh, okay.
Jin and Miguel, that's a Tasty Steve team.
That is definitely my team. And they had the special throw, the tag throw. Oh, it was so sick. That was when.
Oh, that's going to hit.
Is it dead though?
I don't think it's dead.
I mean, it is counter hit though. Oh.
Okay.
Slivers.
Oh, why would you run in? You know he's going to do it.
It looks like he reaches in his pocket when he does his rage drive. He's like, you son of a.
Like Yamazaki, right?
Yeah.
Oh, good punish.
Yamazaki is one of my favorite characters.
Me too.
He's so sick. I love that character.
He's pretty sick in KOF All-Stars, the mobile game that features the Tekken characters. I like it.
I see what you did there,
Yeah,
Mark.
you saw that, right? I actually do play it a lot.
I know. That's why I watched. I was there.
Oh, we went for the power crush cancel here, the follow-up.
Seffi's so patient, man. He'll wait for the boss all day. He doesn't care.
Oh, except for that time.
No, that's what he does. He just waits and then he hop kicks. Is this dead?
That's game.
Yeah, there you go.
But you know what's cool, man? I've been in Japan since maybe '96, right? And they used to dress like Iori, for example. That long shirt.
You mean
like
you
that.
used to dress like Iori?
No, well, maybe.
No, maybe.
But no, that was like the fashion. In Yamazaki, that's like the
That's so sick.
some of the bad dudes.
Yeah,
like, they used to actually dress like that. So you could see like a shot into that time, you know, of Japan.
Well, they had a term for like the delinquents or the gangsters, the Bosuzoku, the biker gang guys.
Yeah, the Bosuzoku are the bikers. These were
Yeah.
Chimpia, which is kind of like almost borderline Yakuza.
Whoa.
This is
Junior Yakuza.
You know, I bought pants. I had some green. Listen to this. I had green polo pants that put themselves in a bag. I just kept it attached at the leg like Iori. I'm not even joking. That's not an exaggeration.
Dude,
that's how much I love
those
the
times
character.
in Japan were crazy.
When are you going to bring it back?
Hey, I'm down. Look, give me those pants. We in there. I got geese pants. I got it all. I'm telling you right now.
You do have geese pants.
I got them at the house. Ringe came over. Ringe came to my house, and I had like harem pants with dragons on. He's like, yo, Steve. I was like, I'll give you the link. That's how real I am about it. But here we go.
My dude, you don't live in Japan, obviously.
Nah.
You got a monster closet there, right?
That's definitely true.
Going into the matchup, we have Pakistan versus America here.
Yeah, this is going to be a good match. Qasim Mir has been playing for a very, very long time in the arcades. You know, he was one of the guys that brought Asim back into the game back in Tekken 5. He told me that Qasim beat him so bad in the arcade, and he said, you know what, I'm going to get good at this game and beat Qasim. So Qasim was the guy, you know, he's been running it for a long time in Pakistan, but his tournament performances haven't quite been there to show how good he actually is.
Oh, he's got his work cut out for him.
This is an opportunity.
Wasn't he one of the guys that's doing the first attempt with Lee when he was over there recently?
He was, yeah. It wasn't pretty. He got beat pretty bad.
I mean, to be fair, Nee beat almost everybody there. I mean, yeah,
there was
it
only
was a
2 or
good
3
show.
that won, right?
Oh.
Yeah, 3 people ended up winning, and then obviously there were a lot of close matches and sets, but Nee, being Nee, just really showing how he's one of the world's best
It wasn't surprising to me. Nee right now is playing on a different level, you know. He's definitely figured out some matchups. He's comfortable in Season 3 now.
Seeing his Brian again, and being much more aggressive of a player is insane.
The Brian against Akuma is the perfect count. I was there when he figured it out.
Oh.
He goes, this is the matchup. It's really good.
Oh, man, that's the tech, Murray. That's the tech. I'm just joking.
Uh-oh.
Nice.
Okay. Back 1-2 in the aerial state here.
I thought it was down 4-1. I thought he was going to get like a 4 off of it, but no.
Nice. 4-4-4. Poke move.
Okay.
Oh, man, he is going in right now.
You know,
Strong in trouble.
Qasim will be used to the matchup as well. Of course, they have a lot of Geese players in Pakistan. A lot of those guys have been rocking that player, that character.
You said it's Qasim?
Qasim.
That's how you say it?
Yeah, Qasim. Qasim.
Oh, other side.
Really close to that wall. Chunky looking a little uncomfortable right now. Back 3-2, spins the meter on top of it. He's got one more. So this could definitely be his round if he plays right.
He doesn't get the right wall combo, probably what he wanted.
Oh, he tried to go for a parry right there. It didn't work.
Yeah.
Almost got clipped with the tracking move. 29 seconds left on the clock.
Enough time to work with there. One more hit will do it.
What a block!
Oh my God!
Not quite, huh?
No.
Look at that defense.
Nope, they've seen that before. They've seen it before.
I love that win post too. Look,
Control.
I got something to do.
I like how
Almost
Bubsy calls that
Do you have one of those
Azazel's
hands too,
foot, bro.
Steve? No, not yet.
I got this hand. The bead hand.
Thank
much the
God,
same
man. Mark
thing,
would be in trouble for that.
Steve's raise drive when something hype happens, man. You
Right.
rip off your arm, bro.
Is that Shadow talking to? Yeah, it's Shadow over there. Shadow's talking to Trungy.
Shadow coach giving the coaching.
The thing is about it, like, these guys hang out a lot. At every event, you can see them kind of like, hanging out together, and they talk. And of course, the talk is Tekken talk. They want to be able to discuss matchups like this.
Well,
and look at
who
that.
better? Shadow uses Zafina, just like you guys saying. He's rocking
Yeah.
Zafina, so he's probably giving some matchup advice here. What to do, where to step, all that kind of stuff. Gosim 1-0 up, looking very comfortable against Geese.
Man, I haven't fought too many Zafinas, but I went to Wednesday Night Fights and I fought MYK. They do like the weekly stints when they want to learn new characters.
Yeah.
And like, I feel like Legacy is so strong in this game. Like, because a lot of my knowledge came from just fighting like unconquerables like Zafina.
Yeah.
But even still, she's still so strong of a character now. And like fitting in the game very well, especially Tekken 7. I really like her addition to the game.
Also, when you have to take into account like Power Crush as well, she has moves from stance to Power Crush, so you can't challenge like you used to be able to in Tag 2, right? So you got to keep that in mind too.
Yeah, you're definitely going to have to play this matchup. You're definitely going to need to learn the new nuances.
I can't imagine what it's like to try to learn the matchup as a new Tekken 7 player.
Right?
There's so many things that you have to look out for.
Just look at Twitter. You see them all day. They're like, man, how do you even deal with this character? It doesn't even make sense. She crawls on the ground? What is going on? I'm like, bro, then you're about 5 years too late.
I'm glad you brought that up, Spag. That's the reason why we don't have like 60 characters at launch. So that's one of the reasons, right?
There you go.
Can you imagine that?
That'd be
Straight
crazy.
off the bat.
Overwhelming.
Just imagine if Tekken 7 launched with this roster.
Oh my God.
People will be crying all day.
Punish.
Trying to keep him there at the wall. Nice side step there from Trungy.
Yeah. He wasn't doing that before, man. That's one of the things that Shadow told him to do.
Oh.
I like that little laugh as well.
At the wall, though.
Nice block. Wow. He was already ducking. He was ready for it.
Okay.
Good punish as well.
Now what's he gonna do?
Oh, that was cheap. The wall save.
Nice. Starting clutching out once again. Set point now in this winners finals.
Trungy having some issues with the unfamiliarity here of the matchup. Really been taking its toll on him. Oh man, he went for it again.
The side block. And the adjustment of the combo as well.
And yeah, he still got damage off of it.
Yeah.
Trungy in trouble.
Can't get in trouble. Well, he's definitely looking in trouble now. Is this going to be it? Can he find the wall?
Oh, he got it. That's it.
Yeah. 6 rounds straight there. Mir looking really, really solid at the moment. Trungy, though, not out of it yet. He's going to be in the loser bracket. Mir out. Pakistan looking strong, man.
Yeah.
Of course. Now, Pakistan looking strong all year.
Of course.
I made a tweet just recently, and it's a picture of the top 8 from Evo Japan. And like when I took that photo, I knew that this year in Tekken was gonna be ridiculous. And that was the tweet. I was like, bro, there's no way Tekken's not gonna be ridiculous.
Oh yeah, because of the diversity.
Yep. Ash, all of those guys were all in that photo.
6
Jimmy.
different countries in the top 8. It was insane.
And there was no Korean or Japanese in the grand finals. That's crazy.
Well, I remember last year when everyone was like, all right, we got the Koreans, we got Japan, and then the U.S. and Europe is like, oh, we're better than you. No, we're better than you. And then we got Pakistan comes up, and then I don't hear that anymore.
I'm telling you, Tekken is so anime, it's crazy.
Oh my God! Oh, speaking of anime.
Nice.
Look what I'm doing. I'm grabbing my own arm to stop from grabbing your arm. I'm not even joking. I'm grabbing my arm to stop from grabbing other people.
I appreciate it, man. The gym workout yesterday was pretty brutal, so.
And right now we have 2 great players from the Philippines. We have Coffee Prince One of the top Steve players out of the Philippines going up against Jet Mishima, who has turned to the dark side here with Akuma.
But did you see that? Did you see how he walked under the demon?
Yeah.
Something we don't see that often, but this guy clearly knows the matchup.
Oh, here we go. That's going to hurt.
But does it matter? Does it matter if you know the matchup against Akuma? When you can just get down 3? There we go.
That put him in right range,
lovely.
too. That was sick. I like it.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Oh, with the lightning! Ow! Oh, jeez. It's so sick. Man, what is the voice actor's name again?
The guy that you yelled at when they were doing the presentation, that guy?
I forgot about that.
The voice actor for Akuma. You know him. You worked with him, right?
Was it Taketora-san?
Yeah.
When he came out on stage, it was the King of Iron Fist.
Yes, the last King of Iron Fist final. Steve.
Did he break his arms?
No. Steve out loud said, "Are you serious?"
Yeah, like it was over. It was so audible because it was quiet in the room. I was like, "Are you serious?" Like you can hear it no matter where you are.
Well, the thing is, you couldn't tell because you just heard what was in your headset.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
That was hilarious.
Man, so many great moments in like Tekken 7. It's been like spectacular.
We're talking about, yeah.
So the reason why, what Nee explained it to me, he said, look, if you can't whiff punish down 2, what you need to do is you need to preemptively use a move to try and counter hit. And the best move that Brian had to keep him out is 3+4. And you can get counter hits very easily if they try to use down 2 from a range, right? So 3+4 is very good. Also, when Brian gets to Akuma's back, he gets huge damage, massive damage. And if you block down 4, sweet, the while standing 2, it's a huge damage combo. So Brian is kind of like a counter pick there for Akuma.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he get a whole fisherman combo off of it.
Yeah.
Oh, snap, that's right.
The wall here, this is going to hurt. What kind of mix-up we're going to have? He doesn't have meter yet. He goes with a power crush.
That could have been launched as -14.
That would have been a jet upper for sure.
Yeah.
Had he been prepared, that's the thing is like you have to be prepared in negative fortune situations to do the jet upper.
Yeah.
You can't just like block and then do it.
And Brian isn't that kind of character, man. Like, you can't just pick him up out of nowhere, you know?
He's another one of those characters. You can't be like, yo, I'm going to start Tekken. I'm playing Brian.
Pocket
Bro,
Brian.
hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. It's not the way it works. Focus. Oh, wow.
Caught him out of the
Oh, nice.
Oh my god.
Nice. Good stuff there.
Going crazy with Akuma.
Yeah, man, he is.
He's having fun.
I didn't know he was that aggressive.
My man is partying right now. Give me some hors d'oeuvres in this bad boy. The confetti, get it out.
Okay, get some idea.
Oh, and unfortunate there. He went for the ground to hit, unable to get it there. And look at that, Jet Mishima 1 round away from moving on.
This Akuma is really impressive, man.
He is
Very,
going
very
wild.
impressive.
You gotta also consider these guys both from the Philippines. Maybe they're used to each other.
Maybe they played each other. Yo, shout out to Secret Base too. One of the names I got familiar with from the Philippines as well when I was out there.
Nice sidestep.
Hatch.
Oh, is that just backdash that you just did?
Just
Yeah, I got it.
backdash. Super Akuma got so much shit for that, man.
Oh yeah. Super Akuma, one of those players that actually made the pilgrimage out to the Pakistan to challenge and play against a lot of the players. He went over to Tucker Cup.
Yeah.
And I saw his matches.
Dude, I'm a fan though. You know,
It wasn't nice. It wasn't nice. It wasn't pretty.
It wasn't nice, but he got.
Yo, he got some XP though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you that right
Sure.
now. Like, and I hope people don't think I'm like, yo, man, that guy sucks. I know what it's like to go to another country and get worked. I know that feeling. So it takes a lot to actually do that. Like, Mike Murray, you're right. Like, it's not easy to go to another country and be like, you know what, I want to come here for full experience and just get beat up. It's a part of the process.
To be fair, he said to me, look, I'm not going there expecting to win. I'm going there to get my ass kicked. I want to go there because that's the best way to learn. So he has a very good attitude there. When it comes
He's
to
cool though, man. I mean, I met him in one championship and got taught him quite a bit.
Yeah.
And it was right at the peak with everyone was hating on Akuma.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, what do you think about that? And he was hamming it up. He
Oh
was
yeah,
like,
he's about that. Like when I first met him, it threw me off too. I'm like, what?
He definitely told it like it was. Like people don't know how to fight against him.
Yeah.
Most people, or the people, I guess the regions that would complain about him, don't know how to fight against him.
He was cool, right? I respected him more after, I met him then.
He's got a good attitude. Yeah.
We have Asan Ali versus Kagemaru. Oh,
Win his finals.
Let's go.
Kagemaru.
This could be like my arm could be in danger right
Yeah, you
now.
might
Possibly. Kagemaru is one of those guys that has been putting up high stuff on
Been putting up some hype stuff.
stream.
Uh-oh.
We're okay. We're all right.
Yeah, just make sure he doesn't do anything crazy.
Yeah.
So
gotta
we're
keep it
seeing Lei now as well, not a character we see often. Does Mizu still play?
Yeah, he does. He does.
Yeah, you don't hear a whole lot. I mean, he's back to Lei though.
Yeah, so
right?
maybe Kagemaru should know the matchup here. Maybe. Like if he does play against Furumizu or other players in Japan.
First time we've seen Lei today.
Yeah.
Nice side step there, able to get the back two follow up. That's natural combo as well.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Oh, he dropped the 4 neutral 2. Doesn't matter. Has another opportunity with the stance transition. Okay, mix up. What you got?
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Let me out.
He's out of there, off the scene. Oh, nice.
I'm out.
Hasan Ali taking that first round here. One of the character specialists we were talking about earlier, man. Really loved how these guys play Lei.
Yeah.
But Kagemaru, one of the more famous players.
Yeah.
I still remember that Master Cup. OCV, that was crazy.
Oh,
Bro,
yeah.
he was.
I still think that's one of the greatest esports, quotation mark esports comebacks of all time. That is brilliant.
Ridiculous. That Rager on Take.
Oh,
So good.
I remember, Steve and Junior had to sober up real quick.
Yeah.
They're like, whoa, what's going on?
Yeah.
But you know, when I was learning the character back in the day,
Pretty far.
one of my favorite players was actually called Misaki, and I haven't really seen him play.
Misaki, the legendary arcade warrior.
Yeah, he was so good. I haven't seen him play recently, though.
He has like the most gameplay wins on his card.
And you could tell because he always had that iron helmet. That was like his trademark for Josie, right?
Yeah. 2 rounds up here. Asan Ali looking good. Kagemaru trying to find his way in.
What about Poke Chop? Is he still playing Josie, or is he switched to Negan more?
He's been playing a lot of Negan, right? And I'll tell you, and shout out to Pork Chop, man. He's been helping like 404 Esports in Atlanta get their thing started.
Yeah.
The SBO, what is it, ABO, what is it called?
Atlanta Battle Opera.
Yeah, that just happened recently. Yeah, he's been helping out with that, but he definitely still plays. He actually stopped. He stopped everybody from Korea from winning their local. He's the one who beat him.
Yeah, he's sick. That was so good.
So shout out to my bro Pork Chop, man. He's been doing
Oh,
it
look
for
at that. Able to catch him out of there. He should be able to push towards the wall. What does he got?
Rage. Oh, interrupts him. Nice.
Okay, wait a minute. Kagemaru getting something started now.
But you know, that's another cool thing about the tour. Now that everyone, even outside of Tekken, is watching it, you see the characters like Poke Chop that we love as a Tekken crew, right?
Yeah.
And everyone are just finding him now. It's like, oh my God, it's Poke Chop. I want to take a picture.
Yeah.
They're talking shit.
You know, I saw, who did I see? You know who it was? I saw Kakoma. And Kakoma was there. He was wearing a no round brown shirt when I walked up. So he walked up to me wearing a no round brown shirt.
I'm just happy to see people find them now.
Me too, man. I've known Pork Chop for so long, and like it's really cool that people get to meet these personalities. One of the reasons I fell in love with Tekken and traveling and playing is because of people like Pork Chop. So like shout out to them, and especially like just Atlanta in general.
It's interesting though, as much as shit as he talks and stuff and the hype, he doesn't curse, right?
No. He never curses.
He never curses.
Yeah. He's a family. He's a super family man. He don't drop no bad words at all.
PG out here, man.
PG Pork Chop. You gotta make it a kid's book of him just popping off and Tekken matches. But it's like a chibi version of him. I want my rights for that, by the way. I know you're gonna do it.
Impressive work here from Kagemaru, able to take it. Oh my gosh, this match, Guni.
Dan Guni, not from Japan, from France.
Yeah, Guni from France.
Kudan.
Yeah, I didn't.
But look at that, Kudan has the lead right now. He's gonna get that's guaranteed against the wall here. Gets the follow with the Demon Steel pedal. Let's see what he does with it.
Yeah, Guni's such a solid player. His defense on point, but he's going up against Kudan's, man.
Well, that's the thing. Guni's been able to beat a lot of great players. I mean, I remember he was able to beat Jimmy J. Tran in tournament before.
Yes.
Who else is he? He's beaten so many players.
Speed kicks one time.
Speed kicks, yeah.
Although speed kicks always run back, but still, very solid. Rage available. Don't do the rage drive. I know you want to do it. Yeah, okay. Kudan, nice backdash, good punish. 3 rounds straight. We're back in here.
Oh my gosh, back-to-back match. Here we go. Hasan Ali again against Kagemaru.
Yeah.
Kagemaru is up 1-0 right now.
Yes, a 3-round comeback. Made the reverse sweep in that last match. Let's see if Asan can bring it back. This is winners finals. So much to play for.
Good patient play here by Kagemaru. I feel like you have to be that way versus Lei. Like, even if you know what's happening, you got to watch what he's doing.
Yeah. That changed, too, with her wall standing 3, doing that weird kind of like stun where they fall. Great mix-ups that she has after that.
I'm liking this from Kagemaru.
You gotta take his time. Like I said, if you're fighting late, no matter what, you still have to make sure what he's doing is possibly punishable. He's one of those characters you gotta pay attention to him.
Yeah, he's trying to get Essen to kind of chase him down. You know, he has the life lead. Gotta be careful though.
Nice punish. Oh, and the follow-up there. Look at that. Looking really good. Kagemaru really in control of the matchup.
Yeah.
It wasn't like Asad wasn't blocking low at first. It was just the fact that it was a slower move.
Okay, look at this. Getting some decent carry here now. Pushing him towards the corner. What's he got?
Oh, this is dangerous. Oh!
Ouch. Did not expect that.
Overwhelming him right now. Kagemaru 2 rounds up. Set point now to put Essen into losers. Get out of pools.
Yeah, again, very important matchup. Winners final.
Yeah.
Okay. Follow up here, pushing towards the wall. He's gonna get it.
Oh, big damage.
Now what?
You know, I don't see him using that from the recent changes. You can do the down forward 1-2 straight into the
crouch dash.
Yeah, the crouch.
No one really uses it. That's the thing.
But it's so deceptive because it's quick, and a lot of people aren't used to it.
Yeah, people are just used to respecting the down forward 1. They're not ready for it. But I guess Kagemaru doesn't really need to use it at the moment. He's looking strong.
And also her down 2 is pretty decent too.
Oh man, it's so good.
Yeah, because she could crouch now, which is crazy.
Yeah.
It is crazy.
Oh, but not as crazy as this. Gets the hit and the follow-up there. 2 rounds to 1.
Yep.
Have such a hard